So, the Frostmoor Crows, episode number 42, in progress. Here we go. So, last episode, everybody got on a boat with a bunch of Goliaths and left Vanderhold off onto the high seas. Would anyone like to explain a little bit more about that? Perhaps Hank?
Sure. Pardon me. So we came into Vanderhold and we had an audience with the Lord there, whose name was not Lord Montcoff. It was Lord
Fistania?
Yeah, Fistania.
Yeah, Fistania.
Oh yeah, Fistania. There we go. Lord Wojcik.
Right.
Ardethevich Fistania. So yeah, he seems to not want us there. We've been given some dire warnings
Right.
from some of his staff who've taken great risk to come and tell us to bugger off. So we understand that he's being swayed by the Barrack Isle envoy.
Right.
And they've given us this impossible task, or what they think is an impossible task.
Can I just stop you there and ask Maria why they are giving you an impossible task?
They want us to fail.
That's part of it. It's also because of the pretext upon which you guys entered the city. Anyone who wants to explain the pretext to entering the city?
We said that we were acolytes of the prophet Tricky of Moradin.
Right.
And we're looking for tasks.
We quite convincingly lied our way through that.
Praise be the dwarf god.
In fact, it shows what a little bit of preparation would actually do.
Right. Right. And that actually did make a difference. And curiously enough, the Goliath in the city, they kind of understand that the Dwarven Pantheon and the Goliath Pantheon line up, and that the Dwarves of Sidariel have great reverence for the giant pantheon and the giant language and history, etc. So they're kind of quite sympathetic to the Dwarven race as a whole, overall, despite their very different stature. In any case, you guys find yourselves on this boat. Josiah, do you remember anything else about getting on the boat, the process, what happened?
So we watched as a procession of Goliath came down from the hills surrounding the village, and they brought with them, was it 2 or 3 stones, or was it a single stone?
Several stones.
Several stones, which they did a ritual where they cut their hands and bled on the rune on the stone. And I think Tricky may have read the rune, but I can't for the life of me remember what it said. Then we all emulated it, and when Josiah did it, his blood actually absorbed into the stone, which was a little peculiar. And Goliath seemed to think that was kind of neat. And then I think at that point we decided to say farewell and get on the boat.
Right. Tim, do you remember anything about getting on the boat?
No, I don't think we did much beyond getting on the boat. All I know is we have to. They've even told to follow the Northern Star.
Do you remember
get to the island where we're going to dump the rocks for the Goliaths? But beyond that, no, I don't remember anything else about the boat. Right.
Well, as you got on the boat, you were also dusted with ash.
Yes, the face masks. Sorry,
Right. So you each got a different pattern, if I recall.
Josiah got a lot. He got a lot of ash on the face as a sign of respect, just slap.
Venom Snake and Phantom Pain. Yeah.
Right. And then the others got various amounts. I remember Hank was like a skinny little wipe down the front.
Yeah, they didn't like me much.
Tim had
Commando.
These eye things. What did they give to Tricky Bob?
I think got a decent one, but not quite as much as Josiah.
Right. Okay. Well, in any case, you are on the boat, the Little Empress, your boat, in fact, is that right?
That's correct.
Right, and you're heading north now, following the Northern Star, and behind you, Vanderhold begins to crawl off and vanish over the horizon, and the huge mountain of what is some sort of kraken laying on its beaches disappears slowly too. And out here, not only is it very cold and windy, but it's extremely eerie. The stars are the only fixed points by which to navigate now. And there is a moment where you're surrounded by mist. And as the mist breaks for a moment, you see something that is extremely peculiar to you. For a moment, there is a huge, singular, circular, white, glowing orb in the sky. Massive. In the shape of a sphere, but when you look closely at it, you realize that it has facets, as if it was somehow man-made. If you each make an investigation check, please.
Out of game, Russell was just sort of like looking kind of like, just so I can picture it in my head, kind of like Meridia's Beacon in Skyrim sort of thing.
I've never seen that, so I don't know what that is.
Oh, okay, never mind then. It basically, it's a big white orb with like, but it's kind of like,
right,
yeah, like a dodecahedron sort of a thing.
Yeah, it could be something like that. It could be reminiscence of a 20-sided die,
Right.
if you like. Josiah, with your investigation 22.
Yeah.
Josiah, what you recognize is that there are parts of this spherical orb-like dodecahedric object that look very architectural. And some of the architecture you recognize as being identical to parts of the various 7 moons of Sidariel.
So is this like in the sky, or is this lower on the horizon?
In the sky, like above you.
Right.
And we haven't seen this before.
You've never seen this in your life before.
How close is it above us?
It's not that close, but it's close enough that you can make out details.
Yeah, well, like, so are we talking like a helicopter flying over you, or
No.
a plane, or a sun?
More like a plane, maybe.
Right.
Okay, so pretty far up and all that far. Okay.
Captain Slynn.
Bearing in mind that the enormity of the object and the fact that the sky itself is magical and magnifies things in different ways and places.
Mm-hmm.
Can we ask Captain Slynn what this phenomena is that we're seeing?
You notice Captain Slynn is absolutely dumbfounded and freaked out by it and trembling.
Oh, this ain't.
I think we're in uncharted territory here. So we've headed north, right?
Yeah.
Northern Star. Right, okay.
And as you continue, the mist whirls around you again, and that object is gone as it dissipates. And now you see the usual 7 moons floating on the horizon, but now they are huge, like bigger than you've ever seen them before. As if you could almost reach out and touch them. They're that close. That much closer, at least. It's still an optical illusion. They're still hundreds of miles away. Obviously, there's possibly thousands of miles away, but they feel close.
Wow.
Is that mist still behind us? The mist that just, or did it like literally just appear around the boat and then disappear? Or is it like if we turn back, would we end up in the same place?
It's still misty around you. You don't know for sure, Tim.
Okay.
You're not sure. You can make an Arcana check if you like, Hank. It's actually
not great.
Investigation was 23. Hank, what was your investigation check?
It was investigation is +2, I think. So that would have been 10.
10, okay.
Yeah, not great.
Okay. Tricky Bob, would you like to make a history check?
Oh, yep. A 9.
Okay. This group does not want to know.
Nope.
Okay. Very well then. So thus you are back under on the sea that you believed yourselves to be. There's no objects overhead at all. Instead, there are the 7 moons.
Is the star still there?
The star is still there.
Okay. Okay.
Star is still there. And yeah, there is mist behind you obscuring the horizon, but it's far off now. And over to your left, you can hear this rumbling sound as sounds like water is pouring off something.
Okay, Hank,
Oh,
I think you
no.
should start doing the thing. Slow the boat down.
All right. Well, I mean, I am doing the thing currently, I'm guessing. So
Do
I
it
just
the
sort
other
of
side.
stop
Do it on the other
doing
way.
that.
No, do it on the other way.
Well, why don't we just stop first?
Okay, fine.
Are we being pulled by anything in the current?
You get the feeling that you're being tugged very gently.
Let's drop anchor. Just,
Do we have an anchor?
Do we have
Yes,
anchors?
We don't have an anchor.
Captain Slim, drop anchor.
They drop anchor, but then they realize the anchor hasn't hit anything.
Is there a crow's mast? Can I climb up?
All right. Look, so I go around to the other side of the boat, and I use the thing, and I do it from the other side. So
All right.
it's probably not going to be quite as effective because I imagine it's going to be blowing against the mast. But,
Sure. You're going to try and just blow the boat backwards.
Yeah, blow the boat backwards so that we're no longer being pulled forward.
And as you're doing that, Tim, you want to take Gimbal up the mast.
Yep.
You want to do that before Hank starts blowing.
Ideally,
against
yeah.
the sail?
Actually,
Ideally,
you know
yeah.
what? You know what? We can't see any ledges or anything like that, can we? Can we, Russell?
No.
You can hear something.
All right. So why don't, instead of doing the stupid maneuver, we just turn the boat around the other way, and then I just,
Because we got to follow
every
the
now
North Star.
and then give it a little burst.
Can I get perception
while you're
checks
having a look, Gimbal?
from
Oh,
everyone?
right.
Gimbal, you can have advantage because you're
Fuck.
at height.
Oh my god.
My rolls have been terrible today.
Mine too.
Tricky Bob.
Yeah, I got another 10.
That was terrible, Tricky Bob. What is Tricky
Yeah.
Bob doing that is so distracting from looking around?
She's probably half asleep, to be honest. We barely got
Probably.
any sleep last night.
She's half asleep. She's on the edge of the world and she's half asleep.
Oh, maybe she hasn't fully come to terms with the concept yet. She's like, "What? The world ends?
Right.
Surely not."
Okay, Gimbal, from where you are, you can see a great deal of mist arcing up from the northerly direction in front of you. And you can see kind of split rainbows through that mist as well. And you can see the shadows of large objects that might be islands in that direction.
Okay. Are we headed towards one of the shadows that we think is an island?
Well, generally within a 45-degree arc, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and you see a couple of other of these shadow islandy type things against the light, silhouetted by bright light, over to the left-hand side of where you're going as well, at the edge of that 45-degree arc. There seems to be more islands over there too. As you're looking, Gimbal, in that direction, over to the north-south, to the west, you see a enormous object bursting out of the water. It's miles away at this point, but it's huge.
There's
Right,
a lot
okay.
of stuff going on at the moment.
Yep. What? Just briefly. What do I see? What's it look? What's the shape of the thing that's bursting out of the water?
Well, it's the size of a nuclear submarine and it's the shape of a shark.
Megalodon. Sorry. I want to stay.
You hear the Goliath around you all mutter the word Sekola.
Ooh.
All right, I'm gonna stay on top of the mast and
Okay.
give every now and then give general direction.
All right, and
On
make an
our-
athletics check, please.
18.
18. All right, you're holding on. You're giving general directions towards.
Towards the shadows, following the North Star, the shadowy island,
All right,
possibly the largest one.
very good. Okay, well, you are heading in that direction now. And as you go in that direction, I bring you over to, are you guys in Roll20?
Yes,
I am.
I see it.
Oh, I haven't clicked it yet. Hang on.
Oh
Oh.
shit! I'm in my roll 20. My last one.
Ooh, that's a lot of
I need to exit
shadows.
This one.
Now, to be fair, the shadows are not so much. Well, I guess it's a combination of actual shadows, but a lot of this is more to do with what you can't see past.
Right.
So you're seeing in front of you high cliff tops mostly. Right. You might be able to make out the central island is a much bigger island than the other ones around it. I'm not sure what you can see because I'm looking at it from my view, and it has a kind of weird augmented version of what you can see and what I can see. Probably best if you ask questions, actually.
Well,
Now, can you see the green boat?
Yep.
Yeah, we see. Yep.
Now,
I think a lot of the vision's obscured by that first island.
Right. Now
Close
you
to
all
the
have.
We can make out.
You have control of the green boat. All of you should have control of it. So if you want to start, you want to designate someone the
It should
boat
be like
mover.
Gimbal can be the boat mover.
Gimble's the boat mover.
Yeah.
Because he's up top.
So Gimbal, just take a very, very slow kind of one step at a time, and we'll do descriptions, and you can ask questions. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I said I was going for the largest island, but it looks like we'll end up hitting.
Now, I've done a very shit job of dynamic lighting on this map. So if and when it becomes ridiculous, I'll just remove parts of the lighting effect so you can see parts of it better. But this is just to give you an idea as you come in. So yeah, each of these islands, the one you're facing is quite tall. It's cliff tops around it, white cliffs. The water is pounding against the bottom of those cliffs. In the walls of the cliffs, you can see shapes like statues of giants carved out of the white stone.
About what I assume is maybe 500 meters past that, it looks like something man-made.
Yeah.
What can we see?
So you can see huge steps and pillars rising from the sea up the central ridge of this mountainous island behind that.
I think that's a good a place as any to start. What do you guys reckon?
Yep. I'd say I'd be shouting at to go to avoid hitting this island and keep skirting closer towards the main.
Right.
Especially if I can see stairs.
Over here, you can see on the cliffs at least one structure, possibly more.
Where are we hearing the sound of rushing water coming from? What direction
that's
is that?
way out of range. Like it's not. You can't really. It's so dull now that you don't even notice it. It's
all right. So it's not another present danger right now.
No, there is a very slight tug in the water towards the north. You would say, sort of you have to put an extra 5 to 10% more power into your motion in order to maintain your drift.
What about giant monster? Is it any closer or?
Doesn't seem to be. Seem to be. You would say it's circling the entire island complex,
right,
at a range of many knots.
Okay. So then, yep, keep pushing along here.
Okay.
Ooh.
Now,
so how high are these stairs? Like, does it ascend like a mountain or?
Yeah, cool. Hundreds of feet.
All right, so we can't actually see what's on top. We just see the stairs going.
And if I fucked it up, I see I have.
That's fine. We just see if we can.
It looks like there's a bit of a plateau at the top of the stairs. Like, does it flatten out? My typography is right.
What about
the
island that we're just coming up on now?
Sorry, can you repeat your question?
This one?
What about the island to our left? Is there anything on that?
There is a building on top of that. There is some sort of.
Is there anything on the island to our left?
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, there's a building. No, he's kind of frozen.
Hank.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I can hear you. I can hear you guys.
Oh, good. So there's a building on that.
Okay, so to the left, I'll just ping over here. There is
a building on the island.
As you can see, there's a building there on the island. You suspect, in fact, Hank, can you make a perception check, please?
Yes. Actually, what's this one? No, we use this dice. 14.
14. You can see a narrow trail cut in the cliff that goes along almost horizontally, but slowly winds its way up all the way around the island.
Do we want to try that first? It's right there.
Big island. We've got a job to do.
All right.
Come back for that later if we care.
Now, from where you are here too, you can also see down here, this is not on the map, there is a small makeshift jetty that's been kind of floated there,
Right.
made of wood and stuff, tied to a pillar. And from that point, there's a few bits and pieces. A little further up, you can also see a few contraptions lying around. Not contraptions, bits and pieces. There's a cage. Looks like there's a skeleton in that cage.
Okay.
The
Thank
surface of the island seems to be volcanic to anybody who knows what that would even look like.
Good point. Do we? Are there many
Would
volcanoes?
I? Is there volcanoes underground?
There is magma underground, but I don't know if you would know. You can make a history check, either of you guys. I'm pretty sure that Josiah wouldn't have a clue.
No.
Mm.
Ooh,
Alright.
17.
Can I do a nature check?
You can do a nature check, yeah. What did you make? A history check, Tricky Bob?
Yep.
Tricky Bob, you've heard of volcanoes. You've heard of, what lava is. You've encountered these things underground. As to what they look like above ground, the texture looks similar to the sorts of volcanic rock you would see underground, I guess, but it's in a different context. So maybe. Gimbal,
Hey.
a 4
One.
was it?
No, it was a nat one.
A nat 1.
Yeah.
Hmm.
This is called anti-snow.
It's space rock. Yeah, who knows what it is. Okay, so Hank, what did you miss there, buddy? Oh, we lost him again.
Gone again.
Fuck.
Oh, Hank.
Uh,
Yeah. He's gone.
all right. Dun, dun,
At
dun.
least it
Um,
grows on a face that
Mm.
sums it up.
We were discussing whether or not last I heard we were discussing. Am I still here? Can you
Yep,
still hear me?
yep. you're good.
Anyone?
Okay,
Now
I
we
can't
can.
see.
Sake.
Your
Oh,
picture's
God,
frozen, but
that's
your sound
fucking
is good.
frustrating.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Picture frozen, sound good.
Actually, maybe there's a massive delay in what he's saying.
Maybe sound not good. Yeah, maybe we're getting bits and bytes of what he's saying, because
Possibly.
Back again? Okay.
That-
back again. Shall
Gone again.
we?
Oh, God.
do we deign to restart the whole Zoom? No, he's doing it himself, and that would also make my life difficult for uploading videos. To be fair,
Hank?
here he is.
Yep.
You seem to be
I'm here.
live.
I'm
You
here.
look best connection yet.
How you going, buddy?
Hold on tight.
Yeah.
You'll be right.
Yeah, hold on tight. So the last place I got was we were discussing whether or not we should go and have a look at the little island or go to the main island first.
Right. It looks
That's-
like they
that's what I
started
think.
heading for the main island, if that's good with
Cool.
you.
Yeah, that's fine.
And they discovered that there was a makeshift jetty made of floating wood tied up around one of the pillars on the outside of that island, the main island.
Can I say we're
Yeah.
there now?
Yeah, you can say that you're pulling up to that now. And as you get there, some of the Goliath with you, because they are manning the rocks that are being brought here, they come with you. You notice them looking a bit tense at this point. Now, as is my tradition, we shall roll initiative at this point.
Is the jetty structurally sound?
Structurally sound. How would you know?
I don't know. Like, I want to go test it. Like
There's only one way to
tentatively
test
put
it.
my foot on it.
Well, it seems to be floating. It's mostly floating wood and stuff.
Mhm.
So it's kind of just designed to get you from the boat to the shore.
Cool.
On some floating planks that have been tied together with rope. The rope looks old and sodden.
Well, seems
Hmm.
okay-ish.
Yeah. There's twilight light is shining out around the sides of the mountain and over the horizon, and bouncing off the clouds, filling the air with this purple haze.
Can
Well,
we
let's just keep them busy and say, Captain Slyn, get the rocks.
Captain Slim, is Captain Slim a Goliath? I'm trying to remember. I don't think so.
No,
Human,
not a
eh?
hang on.
No.
It's
I'm
a
pretty
human.
sure she's
Yeah.
a human. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Slim Jim.
She says, we will anchor here then. We will tie ourselves to this jetty, and we will stay in the boat, if that is well with you.
Well, some of your crew seem a bit anxious. Is there any reason?
Some of the Goliath come forward, and the ones that are supposed to assist you actually begin to get off the boat, carrying the
Oh, good.
stones
This is
together.
a lucky turn of fate.
Good,
Now,
good,
here
good,
at the
good.
bottom of the stairs, you'll see that the stairs have been slowly carved away by others, not the original builders of the stairs. And so there's an area here, kind of semicircular, that has been carved out. And on the left-hand side, you'll see high up on a perch is a bell hanging from a steel anchor of some description, with a rope on it, and it's just hanging there. The rope looks old. In fact, you know what? It's not a rope. It's a chain. It's that old. Further to all of this, your Goliath come off, and they put down the stones, and they say words of great power, placing them where they're supposed to be, and they start looking anxiously about.
So we don't have to take them to the top of the mountain.
Sure,
We
we
just
do. We're not just dropping them off at the front steps.
I mean, I'm okay with that. If like
Ooh,
that
we
seems
don't
to be
really
what
know,
they're doing.
right? We have
We
no
weren't given
idea
clear
what we have to do.
instructions.
Hmm.
Maybe we should ask. I mean, they said take them to the thing. I assume they didn't mean just huff them at the base of the stairs.
Let's not assume anything. Let's
One of the Goliaths says, "We have placed the stones. Now let us go. Ring the bell and go."
At the bell's up there.
Some of the Goliaths start heading back. One of the Goliath looks around at you guys, and did I say roll for initiative?
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah, you did.
Didn't I?
You did.
A group of them attack you.
What?
3 of them.
Wait, the ones on our boat.
Yep.
Oh.
The backstabbing, betraying, dirty Goliath fuckers attack you
It's a bit
in that
rude.
moment.
Hang on, what just
Aw,
happened? What did I
man.
just miss? I went. What just happened?
I think you're pretty much on the same page as the rest of us.
Yeah, and then like we didn't. Yeah, that just came out of nowhere.
The ones who carry the stone are attacking us.
Yep.
We'll ring the bell. Fine. Okay.
Okay, so
Should probably give you our initiative, right?
I got
Hold
8.
on.
I forgot that I am now doing this in roll 20. So
why the hell is this got entirely the wrong party in my encounter?
All right. Well, while you're fixing that, I'm going to get my beverage and
All right.
snacks ready for the
I'm gonna get a pen.
encounter.
You do that.
Snack. I want a snack.
Yeah.
Right, right.
You want a Pepsi or anything?
I'm not my coffee, but yeah.
So
Yeah.
I've decided to risk it. I really probably shouldn't, but I decided to risk it and close my front door. I really hope it doesn't mess with my Wi-Fi signal, because my Wi-Fi signal comes from that direction.
It probably
find out.
will.
Yeah. It is a glass door, glass and metal rather than wood.
Right.
So
Might work. Might even
maybe it's
amplify
okay.
it.
Maybe. Also, I found a little relic the other day when I was cleaning out my drawers, which I do periodically. I don't know if you guys remember this actually, but on our first session together at the Dyson Fork, there was like a person going around taking photos.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Of us all, like doing the thing.
Yep.
And she, I had a taco pen, and she was like, "Oh wow, a taco pen! That's so cool! I want to get a photo of your taco pen." And I found it, a little taco pen.
Oh wow, that's
You're
hilarious.
gonna say you found the photo.
I know. I was
No.
so excited to hear like, oh,
I've
you
got
got a
those
photo. Like,
photos
oh,
if you
fuck.
want them. I can dig them out.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
man, those are relics. Let's have that stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
That's cool.
That's all available. It's on the Questbook Facebook page too. I think you'll find.
Yeah.
it.
I think some of them are. I think
maybe some of
they
them.
curate those. I'm in a couple of them actually, but
that's true. There's probably not all
yeah.
of them there.
I know I'm
That's
not very
true. Yeah, I don't
photogenic.
have-
Those bastards.
I want to see the photos of our first session, because that was kick ass. Like
Right.
it started it all.
Right. Yes.
So taco pen.
Okay, we're all back again. Yippee-ki-yay. Okay, so for no reason at all, two of your Goliath friends have turned upon you and began. I lie, three of them have turned upon you and began attacking you.
Are these the Goliath that loaded the stones on the ship, or are these the crew?
They are three of the five that have come with you from the Goliath tribe that loaded the stones on the ship.
3 of the 5, and the remaining 2, what do they look like they're doing?
Perception check.
All right.
Yeah, well, how's the human captain? Hang on.
They're saying on the
That's a
ship,
natural
remember?
1 from Hank. So Hank is obviously disgusted that he's been betrayed and isn't paying attention.
Right.
Yeah, when you say like they're attacking us, what have they done? Have they just
They've pulled out their axes and they've begun to heft them in your direction, Josiah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well,
Um,
that's a 17 from me, so there's definitely an axe flying towards us.
Right. So, in fact, it is Gimble's turn first because Gimble, you have the highest initiative.
Glad they don't get surprised.
Good. Well, I would like to grab my shield with 2 hands and
Yep.
go squid attack and throw and fling my shield so that my squid flies at him and attacks him.
Right. You can make an athletics check, and if you succeed with your athletics check,
23.
okay, now your squid can have an attack with
Yes.
advantage.
Squid attack.
An advantaged squid attack.
Okay, well I've
I'm
rolled
liking
once,
squid
and
mode so
that's that is plus my. Hang on. Your spell attack modifier, and that is +4, so 18.
That hits.
Oh, hang on. Let's see if I get a crit. Crit.
Let's see if you get a crit.
I didn't get a crit.
Okay.
Okay, cool. And now squid damage.
Squid damage.
Physical, piercing. There's piercing, bludgeoning,
is up-
slashing, and squid.
Squid.
Necrotic squid damage.
Yeah.
Binding strike. So hit it for 1d6 plus. We go. So 3 plus 2 plus 3, so 8 damage. Piercing.
8 damage. Okay, that's
Piercing.
off the bat.
And
That's
they
recorded.
are grappled.
And they are grappled.
Escape DC equals my spell save DC, which is 12.
I wish
So
they
they're
could.
probably
All right. So just remember this Goliath B is grappled.
Mhm.
All right. It is Goliath B's turn.
hang on. That was only. Well, is that my
Oh,
action or is that the bonus? That I guess that's my action. Yeah, fine.
You threw this. You
I
threw
threw
the
the squid.
shield. Yeah.
You threw the
did.
squid. That was your action.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Well, the nearest Goliath swings at you. I guess that is Goliath B. With his axe. What is your armor class?
Who,
Without
me?
a shield, because you have no shield.
No, I didn't throw the shield. Like he was on the shield, so I want to like fling
You
it.
flung him from the
Flung
shield,
from the
using the
shield, yeah.
shield as a squid launcher.
Yeah, yeah.
I see.
I still have the shield.
I see. Okay. Well, he rolls to hit a 20 at you. Does he hit?
Hang on. He's grappled. If he's grappled,
He can't use him.
he can't come towards me because his speed is 0.
Right.
And yeah, he has to be able to move. He has to break the grapple or just attack the squid, I guess.
Okay. So he's attacking the squid then. Yeah. Okay. So 20 to hit the squid.
That'll hit the squid.
Oh no, Squamo.
7 points to the squid.
Hmm.
His second attack against the squid misses.
Okay.
Actually, what's the squid's armor class? I'm sorry.
A 16.
It does not hit the squid. Okay. Those are his attacks. Tricky Bob, it is
my
your
turn.
turn. You have a high initiative this time.
Unusual, right? I scream. I use command.
Okay.
So are they all within 60 feet? Of
Yes.
Us? Okay. Yeah. I
Certainly.
used to command. Also, why is my HP not full? Oh crap! I didn't reset my long rest. I assume all my spell slots are back, right? Anyway, I use command to say halt to all the Goliaths.
Okay. Can you do that on all three of them?
I think it's every.
At high enough level, perhaps you can.
Oh yeah. A second level. Okay, so I can do if I cast it at second level. You can affect additional creature. So how many of them? 3?
3. Yeah.
Okay, I do it on all 3 then. I do a third level.
Third level halt. Okay, and they all
Yep.
get a wisdom save.
Yep. 13.
Okay. Wisdom saves. So B, his wisdom save is a 7 plus a few is 9. So 9 for the first one. Goliath B fails.
Yay.
Goliath A, wisdom save is a 17. So probably a success.
Save. Yeah, it's 13.
And Goliath C, wisdom save is 13.
Just saves then?
Right. So
It's
one
at
of them.
Is that
13.
all 3? Oh,
Yeah.
one of
The one is halted.
Right. So Goliath B, who is already under a condition, is
Well,
now
that's
also
not really helpful.
halted. And what is the nature of this halted? Because what was the spell? So
Command.
halt person command.
Yeah.
So you just went command halt.
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
Well, that one thought it was easy to halt because he was already kind of halted.
Yeah, that did nothing.
Okay. Do you have any
Well,
other
I mean, it
bonus
might-
actions, movement? Words of
I
power?
scream at wait. What language do they speak?
Giant.
Okay. I yell in giant, why are you doing this?
You yell that out.
Yep.
The other two call out traitors, and they charge in to attack on your side
Right.
at that point.
And the other
Hank,
2 that are on our boat.
yeah, they come running down to fight for you.
Oh,
They
nice.
won't be here for a minute. Is that the end of your turn, Tricky Bob?
Yep.
Hank.
So, who is which Goliath out of A and C is closest to the boat, and ergo closest to the 2 on the boat, the 2 other Goliath?
C.
C. All right. I would like to cast Charm Person on Goliath C.
All right.
Now, that they basically, I cast takes an action. Are they within 30 feet? I would imagine
Yes.
they are, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. Verbal somatic. It lasts for an hour, but they have to make a save. So they have to make a wisdom saving throw, and the DC is 13.
Okay.
They roll with he rolls with advantage.
With advantage.
Because he is a foe.
His first roll was a 19.
Damn. Okay.
And his second roll was a 14.
All right.
I
Can
guess
I
he's
see
saying.
anything, any place nearby that might give me cover?
Give him cover, or give
me
you cover?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's pillars lining the steps, and you could
All
get up the steps. You could jump over the small wall that is at the edge of the steps. Those are the main things,
Cool.
but all of that cover really is outside of the range of the sort of 30 feet combat zone. You know what I mean? It's outside of the fighting area. You would have to get away from that area to get cover. So not within range, I guess I am saying.
Okay. All right. Well, in that case, I can't really do anything else.
You can duck and
if there's no
dive
cover-
between legs. You can make, acrobatics type maneuvers.
Yeah.
I don't know if I discussed this with you before. I think I did. That if you wanted to do anything that was a little bit more cinematic, I would be happy to make you roll an athletics check. And if you succeed on doing that, you would get advantage to an attack. And if you failed on doing that, you would get disadvantage to an attack. That might be something where you're like trying to jump on somebody's back and stab them through the back of the head, or something,
Yeah.
exciting and cinematic. But sadly, no cover here. I do apologize.
I gotcha. To do like a layup.
Yeah, or even using your enemies as cover from one another.
Yeah, I'm just. Yeah. I think I'm probably just going to move as far away from them as I possibly can up the stairs.
Okay.
Like move away from the action. Yeah.
Do you want to make an acrobatics check to get up that step, the first step?
Yeah, sure. We'll use these ones now. So that is not very good, but 8.
An 8. Okay. You're trying to find your way up those steps. So you're at the bottom of the first step, trying to find a handhold. And that's not going as well as planned. Okay. Josiah, then, is it your turn? Your microphone.
You're really quiet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was on mute because I was eating peanuts. So on the jetty in front of us, there's one at the very back. He's completely restrained and has been halted. He's got Squirmo on him.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's 2 advancing towards us.
Yep. Swinging.
So to get to the one with Squirmo, I'd have to get past both of them, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna try something cinematic then, and I'll try a So what I want to do is I want to sidestep them, rugby sidestep both of them,
right?
And then I want to run full speed into the one that Squirmo's on, with my shield out and shoulder charge him off the jetty into the water.
Okay.
Yep.
So let's try
half versus.
Let's try athletics check.
All right.
See, what I like about this is that because it's cinematic and you say off the jetty, and I didn't have him in my head next to the jetty, but we also didn't have him on the map either. So given that it's theater of the mind, I can say yes, because it had not been nailed down.
So it didn't go well.
4. Okay, so you're disadvantaged for an attack now.
Okay, all right. I like to imagine that I attempt to sidestep both of them, but I just take 2 big hits, and it completely stops my inertia.
You might be prone.
You bounce back a little bit instead.
This will be an unarmed strike, right? Essentially.
Yeah, unless you're using a short sword or something.
That was a nat 1.
It wasn't that one. Yes.
A nat 1 with a D20 on the athletics.
No. That was on the athletics. It was plus.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. That was a nat 1.
Yeah.
Not only are you prone, you slide under them and you fall off the jetty.
All right.
Oh no.
You can make another athletics check to stay on the jetty.
All right. Let's do that. Man,
I like that every time we try to do something, like this, we roll a 1.
No, that's why this is 18, so this is a little bit better.
All right, so you slide under them, and then you stand up and turn around as if that's exactly what you meant to do.
Okay.
No one is any the wiser.
Okay, well, in that case, I'll abandon my original plan. I'll just attack the one that I was knocked down by.
Okay, roll a hit.
Yeah, do you want that one at disadvantage or?
Yeah, well, this will be at disadvantage. Yeah.
All right, sweet. All right, I'm using my longsword in this case.
Okay.
That's some shithouse rolls. Okay, that is. Do some math for me. 11.
11 does not hit.
Okay.
Okay.
But then.
Yep. But then.
As if to say I'm not allowing this to happen, I'll use a action surge and I'll attack again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you want this one still at disadvantage?
No, you can have normal attack
Normal.
for this one.
Okay. 14.
14 hits.
Is this the one that you're hitting? Is this the one with Squidmo?
No, he's in my mind he's way at the back because these guys are advancing probably like
He would be
Right,
he would
but
be
is
number
this
C then, right?
Is this sneak attack worthy?
Nah, because there's another one right next to him, so I don't get my natural.
Okay.
Right, so let's roll my damage.
Damage. I'm calling this Goliath A.
Okay.
Oh man, I'm getting some bad rolls.
Yeah.
That's 7.
That is good. Oh no, that's a 1.
Yeah.
7 damage. Okay. Boof. All right, you heard him. And he turns and whacks you with his axe.
Oh.
He turns to whack you with his axe, but he misses entirely and hits his friend with his axe.
Excellent.
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't. He scratches him for
Real
5
comedy
points,
of errors this entire fight so far.
I know.
Still.
I know. That's what happens when it's ad hoc.
Yeah.
All right. The next Goliath that he just hit turns and sees what's going on and tries to hit at who's nearest to Goliath C right now?
Me.
Still you,
Yeah.
right? Here it comes. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Oh yeah. Okay, so he takes
Yikes.
double. Yep.
Oh, you're so lucky. You're so lucky. That was 7 damage. Oh my god, you're so lucky. I rolled a 1 and a 2 on 2d12.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Okay.
2d12.
Good.
Wow.
Could have been 24.
Could have been 24
Could have
damage.
been, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 24, not to mention all of the bonus damage, but
The
anyway, yes.
modifiers, yeah.
Modifiers. Gimbal, 'tis your turn, sir.
Cool. All right. Well, first we'll do Squiddy. He'll attack B that he's already attached to.
All right.
That is
13 to hit.
17 to hit.
17 to hit. That does hit.
All right, lovely. And then it is 1d6 plus 5. Oh, 10 damage.
10 damage.
And I will draw my short sword and charge at the Goliath C, I think, is the one that Josiah hit, or was it A? It was A.
A,
All right.
I think.
Yeah.
Just as a reaction to Squiddy's attack,
Mhm.
that particular Goliath, his skin turns to stone momentarily, and he just pulses off the attack and heals himself for a bunch of damage, approximately the same amount of damage.
Damn it. It's fine. The squid won't be deterred. And I'll do my double attack on this dude.
Double attack. Okay, go. Sorry, which one's this? Is C now, isn't it?
This is A, the one that
A.
Josiah was
24
fighting.
hits.
Cool, that's 1 hit, and that is 6 damage.
Recorded.
And then the other one, 18 to hit,
Hit.
and 8 damage.
8 damage. All
And
right.
that's me.
That's you. All right. Very good. Goliath B is trying to wrestle his way out of Squid. Is that correct?
Yep. If he wants to, it is a
Strength save.
yep. DC target is grappled. Escape DC equals my spell save DC 12 of strength check or athletics.
Right. Athletics. 20.
Yeah, he's free. Okay. Let's do
Okay.
with the squid.
All right, and that's the end of his action though for that turn. Tricky Bob, it's your turn.
Yeah, okay, I won't try with this halting anymore, so I will instead use Toll the Dead on the one that's taken damage already.
1, 2. Yep. I say so. A and B have taken damage. C has not.
So is B the one's being grappled by the squid?
Yep.
Yep.
He's
Be
also been
broken.
halted by your command.
Oh, he is halted. No, he's only halted one round though, so he's no longer
Oh,
halted.
okay. Right.
Yeah. So he broke out from the squid though, so I'll use Toll the Dead on him. The wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
For him. Here we go. It is a 3.
Oh yay. He takes what was it again? 2d12 damage.
Oof.
Where is it? 12? Where is it? 12? It's only a 7.
Okay, so which letter Goliath was this?
B?
B. Okay, and it's 7 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, is that the end of your turn? You have any bonus actions?
I will quickly cast my spiritual weapon as well.
Womp. Okay, roll to hit. Who are you attacking with that?
The same guy.
Okay, roll to hit.
I thought you couldn't hit on the first one. You summoned it.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. I think it's summon and then hit.
I thought you could.
No, we
Okay.
went
Alright,
back on that.
Revisited.
Yeah.
We revisited
I think
that.
we have this discussion every time Tricky
Yeah.
brings up spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we're keeping to tradition then.
Yeah, no, she's free to cast it and use it on the same turn in my books.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
what we're doing in this campaign anyway. I'm pretty
Alright.
sure it's correct too.
Well, it was only a 10, so I don't think I hit anyway.
Oh, it didn't hit? Okay.
What's the
Okay.
DC on them?
It's too high. Higher than that.
Yeah.
All right, Tricky Bob, that's the end of your turn. Then it is
Yeah.
Hank's turn.
All right. So in my mind, I've got only one of us is within 5 feet and engaging the Goliath, right? And that's Josiah.
Josiah.
I'm there.
Yeah.
No, I'm there. I'm
Yeah.
swinging away at.
Are
Oh,
you
you're there
with
too
him
now?
as
'Cause
well?
You've got a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Josiah had a long
okay.
sword. You went in there with
In
it.
that case, I will not do what I was going to do, and I will instead throw up my. I'm going to fire an arrow from my crossbow
Okay.
with,
A bolt.
excuse me, yep, with a bolt to the one that is closest to Josiah.
Okay, so that
would be
is
A.
A.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, yep. So I throw my bolt. Hang on, get into
Fire
the
a bolt
action
at
section.
A.
So +7. Right. 14 to
14 hits.
hits. All right, excellent. And I'll get sneak attack with that, I imagine.
Yep.
Yep. So 1d6 + 4, and then another 2d6. Oh shit! No, okay, not bad. So it's 4, 4, 4, 12. Is it 12? Yeah, 3 4 is 12, and 2 is 14. 14 damage.
14 damage. Okay, so you do 14 damage. And he takes his reaction, Stone Endurance, and thus his skin where you hit him turns to stone and begins to reform itself, and there's a bunch of concrete dust essentially that comes biffing off his skin when you strike him, and you
Nice.
realize you haven't done as much as you thought you had.
Okay.
Although actually he doesn't heal anywhere near as much as the one that Tricky Bob had, who rolled
Right.
max. So
Yeah.
you still did some damage, to be fair. So
Okay.
okay.
Okay. Interesting.
Oh. All right. Josiah, it is your turn.
All right. Just gonna go nice and simple. So Goliath A, I'm going to attack him.
Yep.
So that is a 22.
Hit.
Nice. Go away. And oh, it's terrible damage. And it is 8 damage.
8 damage.
Yep.
All right. Oof. Great. Is that the end of your turn then?
That's all I got.
That's all you got. All right. Goliath attacks you.
Cool.
Misses with a 12, I assume.
Yep.
Swings at you again. Hits with a 24, I'm guessing.
He does.
That's 16 points of damage.
Damn.
Next Goliath is now within range of Hank. Is that correct, Hank? He turns
Sure.
to hit you. What's your armor class, Hank?
17.
He misses you. His second attack
Excellent.
misses you. Gimbal, it's your turn.
Cool. Right. Goliath B, I'll have Squiddy attack again with his tentacles. So he's gonna go for non-lethal and use bludgeoning. So it's gonna try to like again climb up onto him, binding strike, and try to like strangle him.
Okay. At this point, by the way, at least one javelin has come flying through this area from the sidelines and missed anybody from your friendly Goliath behind.
Excellent.
Okay, that scared me for a second.
Yeah.
Okay, that doesn't hit.
Does not hit. No hits from
Squiddy.
Squiddy. All right, Gimbal, your attack.
Yep, against duty. Number A. Ooh, crit.
Nice. Roll the damage.
2 and a. Okay, so 9 damage for the crit, and
Yep.
then 16 to hit for the other,
Hit.
and that's 7 damage.
Okay, very good. He does not heal himself, remarkably, because he's used his reaction for now.
Sucker.
All right. The Goliath nearest to you strikes back with a. Oh, actually, I should use proper dice. A miss. 11 to hit. Does not hit. Yeah.
Ooh.
And a natural 1. He throws his
Hey.
axe in the river, in the water. Splash. And as he does that, well, look at that, a 19 to hit. He gets a spear through the back of the head, and
Oof.
he collapses into the water.
Ah.
So Goliath A is down. Oof. Tricky Bob, it's your turn.
A is down. I will attack B with Toll the Dead again. So wisdom saving.
Okay. All right, wisdom save. And a 10.
Ooh, fails. So
All right.
that's a 2d12 again. Oh, it's still terrible. Wow, 5.
Okay, 5.
A 2 and a 3.
Done.
On 2 12s. Then I will hit him with my spiritual weapon as well,
All right, roll to hit.
which is a 18.
Hit.
Yay. And 10.
10 points of damage. Nice. With the spiritual weapon. Not often you do 10 points of damage with a spiritual weapon.
No, well, considering I rolled 2 and a 3 and a 12. It's,
Right. Any other actions, bonus actions, movement, flavor, dialogue?
No, that's me.
That's it for you now. All right, Hank.
Right. I'm going to. I'm guessing that Hank and Goliath C.
Yep.
Or whichever Goliath engaged me. I'm
Yep,
guessing it's
C.
Goliath C.
See, yeah.
I'm guessing we're sort of apart from the group, or are we still in the group?
The group's not that far from each
Like-
other,
like-
to be fair. So it's still, you're all within 30 feet of each other.
Okay. But certainly not. There's no one else engaging him as well as me, so there'd be no sneak attack opportunity there. So what Hank is?
Josiah, how close are you to Goliath C?
I was by A.
You're by
So
A.
If,
Okay,
if C has gone over to Hank, I think he's a little ways away from us.
Yeah, okay.
That's all right.
Yeah. Makes sense.
All right. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage and move over beside Josiah.
Uh-huh.
Yep. And then I'm going to fire my magic missile at 6th level at Goliath
Wow.
C, who was previously engaging me.
All right. Roll to hit.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
not
that's
to hit. Just
60
roll your damage. Just
Roll the damage. Yeah.
Pure damage.
64.
Oh, 6d4. I think
Six-
you said
yeah,
64.
6d4.
Every time he
6d4.
does it.
Yeah.
6 D4s.
6 d4s. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's 2, 6, 8, and 10, 12, 13 plus 6 is 19 damage.
19 damage. Very good. Okay, Boof.
Yeah.
He's not very happy about that. Great work. Is that the end of your turn, Hank?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay. Josiah, it's your turn.
Okay,
Fuck all hit points, Josiah.
I do. So
Oh.
on the first thing I'm going to do is use my my second wind
Okay.
and gain 1d10 plus 2 HP. So let's do that.
Come on, 10.
What's that? It's tucked away in the bottom there. 7 plus 2 is 9.
7 plus 2.
Not bad.
Okay, so I'm healed a little bit, and I'm going to run towards the one that there's a little kid in there. Thing.
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
Sorry, my
No,
niece.
oh, yeah.
My niece is over.
I was going to say, is
Ah.
that yours?
Maeve.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run to the one that Hank just
Oh,
magic
that's so
missile,
cute.
and I'm gonna attempt to jump up and put him in a headlock.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yep.
you're trying to grapple him, right? Okay. So we're going to make an athletics check and
All right.
then an athletics check.
All right. Why do I?
But
keep
after the
doing this?
first athletics check, we'll get to find out whether you get to make your second one with advantage.
All right.
he's super
Oh.
cute, Tim.
Yeah.
No,
She's
I do
got
not
one.
get to make that first one with advantage.
Okay. So with disadvantage, you're now going to try and make an athletics check
Okay.
to headlock him. If you fail, you will be prone.
Well, I fail.
Oh, so you got to that. He just knocks you to the ground. He grabs you back. You try and grapple him, and he's just not having it at all.
Rats.
He throws
Is
you on
this-
your face.
Is this Goliath C?
Yeah.
Yep, right,
You are
okay.
now at disadvantage
Okay.
to attack and advantage to be attacked, at least
No.
from melee. Anyone with a missile weapon will probably have disadvantage. to
Opposite.
attack. At this point, your Goliath friends, one of them throws a javelin in the sea because he's a moron. The other one rolls a 19 and hits your friend that's trying to kill you right now, doing 9 points of damage. So that's handy.
I created a clear window for that attack to happen.
That's
it was
right.
all stratagem.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
part of it. That's all
Yeah.
part of it. I see.
Yeah.
All right. So that Goliath goes to attack you, but with advantage.
Oh, rats.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Just because I felt like it, I thought I'd roll this on screen.
Oh. Oh, crit.
Oh.
Fuck. And I rolled it on screen as well. There's no takebacks now.
Oh god, Tricky, we need you.
Yeah.
Here's the damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
20.
Oh.
Okay.
I can't see any of this. Why
Okay.
can't I see any of these rolls?
All right. I am unconscious.
Oh
All
my
right.
god, again.
Gimbal,
Second
it's
attack.
Your turn.
Sorry. Okay. Well, I was gonna shout, "Are we killing them?" But I'm pretty sure I'm killing them now. So the one that just attacked Josiah.
So one of them just pushed Josiah on the ground, and the other one just put his axe into him.
Jesus. Okay.
Wow.
And these are the last two, then, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll dramatically scream, "Josiah!" and lunge at the nearest one and swing away.
Yeah.
All right. Roll to hit.
Actually, I might cast because this. How far? Okay, first, how far away is the squid from these guys now?
From these guys, it's less than 30 feet.
Yeah, but how far? Like more than? Is it more than 5 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll cast. I'll cut bonus action. I'll cast Hunter's Mark on the dude,
Okay.
and then I'll attack.
Okay. When you say dude, are we talking C or B?
Whichever one is closest to me. I think C. I mean, they're both surrounding Josiah.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're moving in towards the center so that they can go back to back.
Let's say B. Let's go B. I'll attack B. Me and the squid have a thing going. All right.
All right. So they are trying to go back to back in order to avoid any kind of flanking or, sneak attacks. Gimbal.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
So that's that plus an extra D6. Hang on.
Total damage.
5. And the next
Miraculous.
attack. Nat 1. There it is.
Your short sword. It slips your grip a little bit and you lose that attack.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That Goliath takes a swing at you with his axe. Gimbal, you take 9 points of slashing damage.
Done.
Okay. Is that he swings his second attack. For 11, that does not hit you.
Mm.
Tricky Bob, it is your turn.
I run up to where Josiah is and I cast Cure Wounds on him,
All right.
which heals him for 19.
Damn.
Oh,
That's a good
Turkey.
heal.
Oh, wow. Wow.
That's
Tricky
deadly.
Bob.
Wow. That is amazing.
Praise
Okay.
Moradin.
Who did
You
she just
guys-
put that on? Oh, that was Josiah. Wow. Okay, great work.
Hey, when you heal, does that from unconscious? Does it still do your thing?
Pretty sure it does. Because you get
Pretty
your
sure?
reaction.
Pretty sure is not good enough. I need to
Yes.
know.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
The
Cheeky.
makes
fucking-
say yes.
Pretty sure I get plus 20 to hit.
Yeah.
Authority on down team.
Oh,
Spell called.
What's some authority?
it's a feat though, isn't it? Like a dwarven feat when you cast that
Yeah.
spell, right?
Oh, is that what it is?
I
It's a
thought it
feat.
was it's an ability of that type of cleric.
So
Mm.
they
Yeah,
can,
yeah, yeah,
melee
yeah,
can
that's what I
use the
mean.
reaction immediately after the spell to make one weapon attack.
Huh.
So I
And
guess
it doesn't explicitly
yeah.
state.
So if I'm coming back from unconscious, I can immediately just instinctively
get up and
stab
attack.
upwards.
So
It
what's
says
this?
it says you can use the reaction immediately after the spell.
After the spell
So
that I
This-
cast. So
yeah,
which is
so her
Cure
spell
Wounds.
she's cast a spell and it's
Yep.
healed him, and he can
Right.
use a reaction immediately
Right. So,
after.
okay. So your reaction, Josiah.
Yep, is immediately to stab upwards to who attacked me? It was B.
Yeah.
Yep, well that's what I'm doing.
You're rolling
Oh wait,
damage.
yeah, I accidentally did roll damage. Sorry, let me roll
That's
to
all
hit. That was bad damage anyway.
Mhm.
Okay, 16,
16
plus
hits.
7, yeah, so 23 to hit.
Oh wait. You're prone. You're
Okay,
disadvantaged.
at disadvantage.
Unless you want to use half your movement right now, 15 feet to get up, which you can do for free, and then you can take your attack without being prone.
Yes, let's do that.
Okay, but now you've only got half your movement left.
That's fine because it's just a reaction anyway, right?
Right.
Not my turn.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, so
It's
we
a
just-
reaction. You don't get
yeah,
to move. and you
Disadvantage
have
anyway, so
disadvantage.
let's do it with disadvantage.
Right.
I'm re-rolling. Look at these slow things go. Well, that one's good. That one's bad.
What?
13.
13. Okay, well, 13 hits.
Oh, well, that's good. I did get a credit in there
These
as well,
guys make it.
unfortunately. Okay. Boy, that's spinning. All right, that's 14. And then my question to you is it a sneak attack as well?
It's not a sneak attack because
Alright.
it's a reaction.
14. Yeah,
14 damage. All right, very good.
and it's still
Thank
Tricky
you.
Bob's turn.
Is that the end of your turn, Tricky Bob?
No, I still got my my spiritual weapon.
Spiritual
so I
weapon.
can whack number B.
Okay, going for B with the spiritual weapon.
Yep.
I do the
That's
same.
a 24.
Wow, very
Oh,
nice.
nice.
To hit, yeah.
Yep.
And that's 10 damage.
Bloody
Nice.
hell! Again, you did 10 damage.
Yay. It's the only
Nice.
weapon I could get good rolls with.
Okay, Hank, it's your turn.
All right. So, can I do a quick check to see which Goliath looks more
Damaged.
doing more damaged? Yeah.
They actually look about the same. They both look very injured.
Okay. Cool.
Well,
that's good.
To be fair, roundabouts this time, a couple more javelins come flying past. One of them hits one of the Goliath at that point, doing a little bit of damage.
Okay. So the one that just got hit with the javelin,
Yep,
I will then.
that's C.
Okay, cool. Yep, that's the one that was coming after me anyway.
Yep.
So I'm going to attack him with my Ledivar.
Ledivar. All right, roll
Yep.
a hit.
So I'm going to draw Ledivar.
Wah.
No, he's not. He's not glowing right now.
Not glowing.
All right. Oh, that's the sound that makes. All right.
It's a magic sword built by trolls.
So I got an 11 to hit.
That does not hit.
Yeah, I rolled a
Is it-
3.
Is that your only attack?
That is my only attack. Yep.
Bonus actions?
No, my
free-
only bonus action is to. I mean, I could disengage, but where am I going to go?
Where are you going to go?
So
Pointless. Okay,
exactly,
very good.
and there's no way I can hide. So I reckon
Okay.
that's me. Yeah,
That's you. All right, then.
that's me.
We're going to take it over to Josiah.
Oh, sweet. So I'm still on the ground, so I need to get up first and foremost,
Get up, Josiah.
which takes half my
15.
movement.
Yep.
So let me just we got Gimmel next to me. He's engaging one of them.
Right.
I got there's it's 2-on-2 basically, and Tricky Bob's behind me, and then a little ways away was Hank.
Mhm.
Or are you in there in the foray now as well?
I'm in the foray, so I tried to get close to you in one of my turns.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
so I assume I'm actually right next to you.
Makes sense. So you guys can now get your backstabbing
Sneak attack
business.
bonuses.
Yes. And let me just look at my where are you feats?
Where are you, feats?
Where are you feats?
Hmm,
I'm just looking at my
that's what Fat Albert used to
In
say.
my shoes.
All right.
Oh.
No, that doesn't have the information that I hoped it had. So yeah, I'll just have my attack against who was I going against? B?
Yep.
Yep. That is 21.
21 to hit is a hit.
Cool. And then I take my attack, and then it'll be a sneak attack because I can also do. So the initial damage is 10 at first,
Oh, nice.
plus.
There's a hunter's mark on someone too, isn't there, Gimbal?
It only works for me.
Yeah, but yeah, I know that. I know.
Yes.
I'm just checking that there
Yes.
was one. That's all.
There was,
Plus
yes.
another 6.
Another 6. All right. Very good.
16.
That Goliath is very bloody and upset now. Josiah.
Okay. Guess well. No. Actually, no. We're not. We're gonna kill them. I was gonna scream yield, but actually, I'm second guessing myself and go, no, they're going down.
All right. is
I
that
wouldn't
the end
mind
of your
leaving one
turn?
alive, but
End of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Another one of the other two Goliath have finally caught up with you now, and the first one takes a swing, missing with his first attack, hits with his second attack. He does fuck all, but some damage to Goliath C. He's now with whoever's fighting Goliath C. The other one is attacking Goliath B, and actually hits Goliath B, and he does. Okay, he very much hurts Goliath B. Goliath B is almost on his knees, actually, with the blood on him. Gimbal, it's your turn.
Okay. So Squiddy moves 5 foot every turn to get closer. Is he in range of B yet?
Yes, he is.
Good. Okay. Squiddy's gonna try to non-lethal takedown again.
He has advantage now because the other guy's flanking him, the other Goliath, the friendly Goliath.
I'll take
And if
that.
he's on his knees, he'd be prone as well, right?
Actually, yeah. 15, yeah, sure. What do you want to do to him? FYI, he
it's
has
gonna-
1 hit point.
Oh, good. All right. Well, yeah. Squiddy's gonna like climb up onto his back and then just wrap its tentacles around his neck and just squeeze until he passes out.
Okay, you can do that. No problem.
And
He
then I'll
passes
continue.
out.
And then I'll keep wailing on the other guy.
Squiddy wants to hug.
C.
I'm going to give him a Constitution saving throw
Mhm.
to see if he doesn't just accidentally die.
Okay.
But yeah, he succeeds that, so he doesn't die under the squid's hold.
Good.
All right. Very good.
All right. And swinging at the other bloke.
Swinging at Goliath C.
15 to hit.
Hits.
That'll be 5 damage.
Okay.
And 20 dirty 20 to hit.
Okay, yeah, hits.
And that's another 6 damage.
What are you hitting with?
My sword.
Okay, you exactly take out his last 6 hit points. What do you want to do to him?
I mean, it's only a short sword. It'll just go into his gut.
Okay. And he just bleeds out in front of you, and he calls out for Anim, and he touches the blood and holds his hands up in front of him, and he seems to be looking off into the distance and making prayers until he just collapses in front of you slowly. As if everybody around you was just disappearing to him in his vision.
I've had a blood-covered epiphany.
You almost get the impression that his soul was just beamed out of his body.
All right, I'll turn to the others and say, I think that was Annam, the tricky god.
And then
Adam's
the
not
tricky-
tricky god.
No,
Isn't
Adam
it?
is the good god.
No, Adam's like their Moradin. He's like their
Memnor is the
their
tricky
Maybe.
god.
Coralon.
Oh. Okay, well, I'm out of ideas and I wipe my blood off my sword.
Your
Let's tie
two
up him.
friendly Goliath are still standing there. They say,
Yeah, what happened? Why are these guys trying to attack us?
Get back on the boat before you go crazy too.
they have orders to kill you here.
What about?
Oh.
Did you know about
Did
this?
you know that?
Yes, we too have these orders, but these orders are wrong. Not sportsmanlike.
Damn straight.
Unjust. I cannot follow such an order.
who gave you
When
this
you
order?
are ready for your trial, ring the bell.
Okay.
Okay.
What are your names, good sirs? I would remember.
I
remember
am Ingwaz. This is Opala.
It was an Opala.
The dead, their names are Raidu, Uraz, Isos, and Fehu.
Well, you
Oh,
you
wait,
two
that's
lads,
one too many.
please see to their arrangements.
We shall
Pass-
see to their burials here, and we shall take their belongings home on your ship when you
Shall we-
return
And
from
tie that-
your trial.
tie that
Should we have
one
a short rest first?
This one,
Mm-hmm.
Urus,
pick up-
you
I'll pick
have
up the squid.
Urus still alive.
Mm-hmm. We'll decide what we do with him later. But for now, tie him up, put him in the brig. Do we have a brig?
Yes.
Nah.
Lovely.
I'll do it.
Well, you've got a downstairs area that you could tie someone up. It's not a
tie him
bridge per
somewhere.
se,
Yeah.
but you could tie him to the mast in the main chamber in the main
Yeah,
room.
let's use chains, shall we?
Mhm.
Rather than we got chains.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's use chains.
clap
use
him in
chains.
irons.
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
actually say that. Clap him in irons.
Yeah.
You scurvy dog.
Okay, we're gonna like take a little sit down before we ring the spell. I
Proceed.
don't know if you guys saw, but I think I almost died.
Pretty close.
No.
Let's have a sit down. I want to use my my mage ability anyway to get that spell point back.
Can I get you all to make perception checks, please?
Yes, you may.
Are we going to take a short rest?
We.
Dean. Yeah, I'll take a short rest.
6.
Got in that one.
Damn.
Just size. There
15.
we go. Nice.
Or my dice rolls very slowly.
Like my brain. It's like me trying to think of something. It's like, what am I going to have for dinner?
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, 15. And short rest. Can we short rest?
You can short rest if you wish to.
Yes, yeah, we're gonna short rest before we ring that bell. I think if this is a sign of things to come, we definitely need to.
So you did make a perception roll, right?
Yeah, 15.
15. Gimbal, did you make a perception? You did 15.
15.
Tricky Bob was a 3. Hank, what was yours?
It was a 6.
Okay. Gimbal and Josiah, up the slopes of the mountain, on either side of the stairs, beyond the pillars, you can see dozens of figurines made of white stone,
How big? Are we talking? So we're talking about like action figures?
like humanoid action figures the size of people.
Oh, okay. Oh.
It's like a field of statues along.
Well, we have to hang around for an hour while we short rest. So can I just walk around and look at things?
How far do you want to go?
Not too far.
Not beyond the jetty, I would imagine. I think we should.
At this point, you guys have stepped off the jetty and you've gone like one step, like one of the giant steps
Right.
off that, whereupon that entire fight has occurred.
Oh, yeah. I'll just rest here for now.
Yeah.
I'll look at it later.
Yeah, I think that's wise.
All right.
I am wise.
You are very wise, Gimbal.
10.
I'm curious to see what you guys can see. I don't suppose one of you would share your roll 20 for a second.
Yeah,
Might be good
how
for
do I
the
do that?
audience too, if they
Or-
were to be watching.
Yeah, 9 plus.
We can just take a
13.
screenshot and send it in chat.
Hang on here. I'll pop it up.
Okay, you do that quickly. I'm gonna grab another tasty beverage.
Another tasty beverage. Here we go. Aha.
Yeah, that's what I see.
Right.
there.
So you see are very much like, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
And you can make our little figures smaller too. If you hold down left alt, you can shrink them to scale.
Right, that's true. You're saying you want to put your figures down on the map?
I just like him there, but he's too big.
Well, I can zoom you guys in and shrink it down.
Can
I
you,
almost made this a 50 by 50 map, but I was actually thinking of Tricky Bob's computer.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Are you able to exit screen share now, Gimbal?
Oh, sure.
Thanks. It's just whenever that happens, it takes up my entire screen. I can't see anything.
Ah, okay.
I don't know how to change that. I'm sure there is a way.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh. No, you can't actually make these smaller than the squares, Tim.
Oh.
Not even if you hold left alt. Hold down left alt as you do
Left Alt.
Yep. Keep it held down and then click and drag.
Oh, holy crap! You're right.
But I think if you,
Ah.
I think if you move
Tiny
it
house.
again now, oh no, it stays the same size.
There you go.
Nice.
You
can also move them so they don't snap to grid. If you hold down left alt and move them around,
Right.
that way, like, you know, if they not where you want them to be.
Excellent.
Tim,
Yes.
where are the settings for the dice on D&D Beyond?
For different
that's-
types of dice
Yeah, I want to take off the fancy
in collections.
collections. Okay, thank you.
My dice. And then you have to like reload the whole page.
That's
after
fine.
you've done
I'll
it.
just quickly do. I've already rested and whatnot, so I'm good as soon as everybody else is good to go.
Right.
Basic black.
Um,
My boys.
So, I would like to give you guys these two Goliath warriors to join your party.
Oh,
They're prepared to come along with you.
really? They're not. They
Um,
don't think it's like a thing. Like a. Are they going to judge us? Like, oh yeah, sure, you did the trial, but we helped you.
Well, the
I don't want to give
problem
them satisfaction.
the trouble is, Gimbal, is that they've just helped murder some of their tribesmen.
You guys,
Yeah. Hmm.
So they're out on the edge now. So two of you guys should
Hi.
look up
Okay.
the Goliath warrior stat block.
Okay.
Who wants to have a Goliath warrior?
I think they respect me the most. So
I can have one.
I think
Goliath.
maybe Josiah
no,
and
Josiah
Gimbal.
has
Oh, yeah.
Josiah has to have one.
Yeah.
And Tricky. I don't want. Yeah.
Yeah.
Josiah and
No,
Tricky.
Gimbal, you can take one.
Nah, I'm good. I've got Squiddy to deal with.
All right, I'll take one. I'll take
Go
one.
on.
Tricky should have it.
Whoever doesn't have a
Is it just a Goliath
companion.
fighter stat block?
It's
Fighter
Goliath
warrior.
warrior.
Okay.
Warrior. Okay.
Is a fighter better than a warrior?
Yeah, that's true. It'll work.
Creature. Yeah.
All right, let's have a look. Athletics +5, survival +2, multi-attack, battle axe, javelin, stone endurance. Okay.
Yep. Your armor class is 13. Your hit
Yep.
points are 105.
105.
You just fought 3 of those guys.
Wow.
Oh.
And you can get harder in command.
To be fair, you had some help, but that's not the point.
Yeah.
Still, okay.
How can they have
Alright.
105 and I get 30? God.
Yeah, they have 30.
I think
I mean, they are
think
pretty big.
I'm pretty sure that Hank has more HP than I do.
I've got 32, I think.
Let's see, there you go.
Oh, really? What do you have?
30.
All right.
Yeah,
How
I
did
need.
that work?
Squishy boys. Not enough
Yeah,
constitution.
So,
Well, I've
for
only got
your
1 + 1.
information, Hank, is Hogsmore with you?
Yes, definitely.
Hogsmore is an owl form?
Yep,
Okay.
always.
Hogsmore goes and flies up to the top of one of these pillars and just watches from there for now.
Yeah. That works.
Okay. Very good. So, an hour passes and you get your short rest in.
Can we see
Oh.
the shark?
You
What did they-
can.
I asked the Goliath what they called it again.
Sigola.
What does it do?
It is
Does
the
it live
god
here?
of sharks.
God
Oh.
of sharks.
The god of sharks. Does he have a penchant for ship vessels? Eating them?
No one can say for sure.
Because they get eaten.
No survivors, of course. Yeah. Or he never does it. It's one of the two, right?
Yep, 50-50.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It was so weird. I thought I saw Maria in the background of Tim's
Tim's-
shot.
Yeah, I thought so too. Yeah. I thought so too. Yeah.
And then I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense at all.
There's someone else
Maria's
that looks
phase
very
shifting.
similar. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. Should we head up to the spell?
Yeah. Somberly.
Who would like the honor of ringing the bell? Tricky, you ring bells.
Can she reach?
Yeah, how far is it?
Well, it's going to be definitely a bit of a climb. Bit of an athletics check.
What if we all ring the bell together?
Yeah, hold hands.
We're a
Yeah.
team.
Like 1, 2, 3, yay!
Yeah, let's do that. That sounds lovely.
It actually makes sense, right? We're all doing this trial. Well, let's
Yeah.
all ring the bell with intent to show that we're gonna pass this trial.
Yes.
All right, cool. Yeah, let's
The
do it.
count of 3, Frostmoor Crows.
Summon
Yay.
4
Oh,
giant monsters
crows.
instead of 1.
Yeah. Oh god.
They will begin our ascent. And I want to
Okay.
look at the statues when we get close to them.
Okay. Well, You begin your ascent, and Gimbal, you can make an investigation check. Everybody can make an athletics check, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
Nat 1 investigation.
Okay, Nat 1 investigation. Gimbal, you get very distracted by something, possibly Sokola in the distance, wheeling around far beyond the islands and the horizon.
Pretty impressive shark.
It's massive, and you know, you don't. It's like a massive submarine. You know how the back of the tower on the submarine comes out of the water. That's the dorsal fin. You know. 18 Josiah for climbing, great. Gimbal for athletics 12. Gimbal's a bit tough. Not on your first attempt. Tricky Bob, you're up there.
Yeah.
But I think Gimbal, not only are you distracted, but you're distracted. You know, that's part of it. You're like trying to climb up the thing, and you keep looking at the shark.
Yeah, I keep thinking, you know, it's like the mammoth. I was like, man, I could ride that.
Okay. So everybody's up except for Gimbal, I think. Actually, Hank, what did you roll for athletics?
Yeah, I don't think Hank is up there either. He got an 8.
An 8. Okay, so you guys are not up at the bell then. Gimbal and Hank, you guys are still down.
Sort of lagging behind. Yeah.
The other two are up. The two Goliath come up behind you. Why are you waiting?
Just ring. Yeah, I'll shout. Just ring the damn thing.
No, I'm not waiting.
No,
fat.
To the other two.
No.
We're the ones
No,
climbing
I
up.
want to go up there. I want to go up there too. It's just going to take me a little while. That's all. I want to ring the bell.
I'm trying to think of an easier way to climb stairs.
We also have the rope, just so you guys.
I was going to say, can we not just?
So
can they not toss us the rope?
I'll dangle it down to you guys as well. And me and Tricky can brace ourselves and hold it in place while you guys use it to help ascend.
Okay, that sounds good.
So that'll give us help, right? The help action, basically. Yeah. Give us advantage on our athletic rolls. Can we roll that, Russell?
So you want advantage on your athletic rolls? Sure.
If we're using the rope of climbing.
Yep. Using the rope of climbing.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Gimbal.
That's better. I got Hank got a 17.
Hank got a 17. Nice. Okay, so everybody's up to the bell. And you're all holding the bell together then, are you?
Yeah, we're going to do this as a team.
Okay, and you how do you role play this?
All right.
So it's a big chain, right? Or is it
a
so
chain.
I guess we each grab a part of it that we can grab and reach. So you know,
there's like a ring that you can all get your hands on.
How high is it? Like, is it?
You have to stand on your tippy toes.
Okay, but I can get it at least.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay.
All right, then on the count of 3, we all pull down. All right.
Yeah. I get. Okay, sure.
1,
Wait,
2.
on 3 or on like after 3?
After 3. 1, 2, 3, pull.
Oh, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
That's practice.
Yeah.
1.
Yeah,
So
okay.
1, 2, pull.
Yeah.
Okay.
You ready?
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready.
1, 2,
1,
3.
2, 3.
Pull.
Frostmoor
Yay.
Crows.
And the bell echoes so loudly, Tim, for a moment you think your head's going to explode.
Oh shit! Not again. No,
Ooh,
I run away.
And it seems to emit this massive psychic pressure wave. Can I get everyone to make a wisdom saving throw?
Oh.
Oh, wisdom.
Okay.
Some saving throw. Yeah.
These dice. I just changed my dice to the black ones. Well, they roll so quick.
Yeah, it's much better.
And 3.
12
9.
saves. 9
12.
does not save.
8 does not save. I'm
8
guessing
does
as
not
well. Then.
save.
Too high from the ground.
Everybody below 12 will take 1 point of psychic damage.
Yay, I was at 12.
Boom.
Oh, why have I just healed myself?
And for a moment, you think the sky is going to crack.
Oh, wee.
Shucks.
There's like a flash of light, like white light that just shines across the entire landscape, almost like a flash of lightning, changing the color of the light from here from mauve to a kind of gray blue.
Does this affect just us? What are the Goliath?
Oh, they definitely are affected as well.
Do they take any damage? One.
You can't tell.
Okay.
They
Too
seem
damn
to be
They're
like,
too far away.
Yeah.
by this.
How far away are we actually from here to the boat?
From here to the
Like,
boat?
Yeah, like
3 steps and 100 feet.
right. Okay.
As the crow flies, as opposed to the actual
Yeah,
distance of climbing.
Can
there.
you just ping on the map where the bell is, so we like where we are?
Yep.
Hang on, don't ping it on
Oh, yeah.
Outlook too.
Right.
Where
Is it up
whereabouts is
here?
No, get back
No,
down.
it's-
I don't know where it is. Where is it? Where is it?
Cheeky
Is it
fucker.
like,
It's
I don't
down
know
here,
where
look
it
at the map.
is. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Okay, so let's all put ourselves there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You can have-
Cogsmore is still down the bottom. Oh, okay. No, Cogsmore can follow us. Yeah. Cogsmore will follow us, just hopping between the pillars.
What you notice then is, perception checks, please.
All right. Don't be shit this time, please. Oh, cool. 22 from Hank.
That was a bit anticlimactic. Can I say to the others?
20,
13.
13, 10, 11. Jesus.
22
And
for
Hank,
me.
what was yours?
22.
22, Hank. Okay, Hank, you're noticing little bits of white ash floating down from the sky, in little drifts, like a Ridley Scott movie. You're also noticing in the background that there are things moving in the shadows along the edges of the volcanic rock around the side of the mountain,
Okay.
and you can hear this kind of sound coming from all around, echoing between the pillars, and you're seeing flashes of movement coming from around you along the edges of the stairs and all the way down to the water.
Okay. Hey guys, I don't think we're alone anymore. There's things moving around us now. Should we go back to the boat?
No, we
No,
got
I want to look up. I want to keep looking around.
yeah, we got
Gimbal,
a
can you
trial
make
spot.
Gimbal, can you make a perception check for slow-mo?
Squiddy.
Whatever its name is, Squiddy,
Sure.
No more.
Squidmo,
Squirrel.
Squo.
That 8 plus his wisdom to 10.
10. Okay. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Never mind then. Gimbal, what's your armor class?
21.
An arrow goes sailing past you. Hank, what's your armor class?
17.
Another arrow goes sailing past you. Josiah, what's your armor class?
18.
An arrow goes sailing past you. And Tricky Bob.
22.
7. An arrow goes flying past you as well. So that was a surprise round attack against you guys. Initiative, please.
Right.
Fuck.
Yeah.
9. Oh wait, no, I'm doing initiative.
You're right.
Sorry.
Yep.
Sorry.
I got a 0.
I'm gonna do initiative.
I got a 21.
Beyond.
Yep, I see it all come up. Tricky Bob, where's yours gone?
It's 0.
Oh, 0. Literally
One.
0. Wow.
You don't
She
get to take part.
freezes.
Yeah, you don't get to take part.
Turns to stone.
You are a conscientious objector to this fight.
Yes.
Sacred
Alright.
ground.
Did we roll a d20 for the Goliath as well?
Yes.
Okay.
No. He's on
It'd
your
be a
turn.
bit far away.
They're going to be on your turn.
Okay, sweet.
We'll do it the same way as we did with the Daughters of Twilight.
Bang on.
All right, here we go. One moment, please.
I am going to have Opala.
What?
That's my Goliath.
Oh, fuck, I lost all your initiatives. Hank,
10.
Josiah,
21.
Gimbal,
22.
Tricky Bob.
0.
Oh, how do you get such bad initiative? That
I
is
don't know.
unbelievable.
Negative
Because
one.
just having -1 still doesn't mean that you should be getting as many zeros as you do.
Yeah, you still are rolling a lot of natural
Change-
ones.
change
Just
the
on
dice.
Gimbal.
Terrible
Gimbal,
rolls
Gimbal,
today.
Gimbal, Gimbal,
Yeah.
Gimbal. Perception check, please, Gimbal.
I mean, they've shot at me, the bastards.
Yeah.
18.
You're seeing that there is a number of skeletal warriors arising from the stones and behind the statues around on the banks of this island, clattering in your general direction. Some of them are firing arrows as they stumble in this direction. That one of those arrows has just flown past you. It's your turn. You have initiative. Roll to hit if you wish.
Are they that close? How close? Yeah, they're close enough
They're
to attack.
within range of your longbow.
How far are we talking?
150 feet.
Okay, yeah, all right. I'll cast Hunter's Mark
All right.
and pull up bow and take 2 shots.
All right. Roll to hit.
11 to hit.
All right. Very good.
Does that hit?
Yes.
Ah,
No lie. 13 is their AC.
damn it. Okay, well, ignore the first one. Taking that
Alright.
damage. Hey, crit!
And a crit.
Hey.
Okay. Do your crit damage.
That'll be 11 plus 1. Fucking. All right, so 12 damage.
12 damage. Okay, you definitely mangle that skeleton, but it's still kind of moving.
Mhm.
It takes a shot at you. It misses. Josiah, it's your turn.
So 150.
Yep.
All right. I'm not Russian and set myself up to be completely ambushed. So I'll approach at my movement, which is 30, alongside Apala, who's
Okay.
walking with me.
All right.
I guess I will draw my hand
Parlor is
crossbow.
a she, by the way, just so you know.
She. Okay, there we go.
Yep.
Draw my hand crossbow and I'll fire. Although I don't know how a crossbow can hit a skeleton that well.
Not very easily.
Yeah, yeah.
It will have they have not immunity. What's the word?
Resistance to piercing
resistance
damage.
to piercing damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just see how this goes. So
You can aim for their skulls.
yeah. So that's a 11.
11 does not hit.
Yeah, that's what I figured. And then for Opala,
Yep.
she will fling a javelin,
All right.
which, let's have a look, +5 to hit, reach 5. Okay, so back to...
She tears a javelin out of the ground out of one of the enemies that you've fought.
Neat.
She might have done that earlier, perhaps. Who knows?
That's metal.
All right.
Okay, so she rolls a 20.
20 to hit. Hits,
Yep.
of course.
And then, so what's the javelin? 1d6 plus 3. Okay, cool. 1d6. So 3 plus 3, so 6 damage to one skeleton.
6 damage. Not the same skeleton as the one Tim hit already, or different?
How many skeletons are we looking at here anyway?
You're looking around and you're seeing dozens of skeletons.
Then not the same one that Tim hit. No.
Okay. All right. So how much was the total?
6.
6. All right.
Piercing though, so
Piercing.
Yeah.
Okay. So. Very good. Then at that point, another arrow comes towards Tricky Bob. It misses you, Tricky Bob. An arrow comes towards Josiah. Oh, that's a critical hit.
oh fuck's sake.
So that's 14 damage, Josiah.
Oh my god.
From a skeleton arrow. That's terrible. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Gimbal
I'll just shout at the others. Is this the trial?
misses you. Another arrow towards Hank. Misses you, Hank. Oh my god. An arrow to Josiah. 17 to hit. Oh, 21 to hit,
No.
in fact.
Oh, 21, then that hits, yeah.
8 points of piercing damage.
Oh my.
Wow.
Hank, it's your turn. Can't hear you, mate.
Hank?
Mutos. Unmute
Are you
us.
moving?
I was,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, well, because I was scared I'd lost internet connectivity,
Ah.
but I hadn't. It was
No.
just my own dumbass fault for muting myself and eating corn chips. So, what can I see? Like, what am I looking at in terms of these skeleton warriors? Are they sort of clumped? Are they surrounding us? Are they?
They're not
like-
clumped. They are widely spread, 15, 20 feet between them, spread out. There's about 25 of them perhaps spread out on either side of the stairs going up. The stairs themselves are about 40 to 50 feet wide.
Okay.
And of course, you've got these pillars which you can use for cover. The edge of the
Right.
stairs, there is a 5 foot high wall that's 5 foot high, 5 foot wide. That just goes
So
up the
they're coming towards us from above.
stairs.
right,
They're
from above the
clambering
staircase.
towards you from either side, not really from above so much as
Okay,
from either
okay,
side,
alright.
like a
Okay, cool. I'd like to get up behind one of the pillars.
Mhm.
I'm aiming for some cover.
Yeah.
Do you want me to make an acrobatics or an athletics check to do that?
I'd love you to do that.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I'd love that.
All right. Let's do that. Do you reckon it would be easy enough for me to use acrobatics, or do you think it would have to be athletics?
You could use acrobatics, I think.
All right. Let's use acrobatics. Okay, so I take like a running jump or something. Like
Yeah, you jump
use my
off this
hand,
wall
do a
onto that
cartwheel.
wall and onto that
Yeah.
wall. And
Parkour. Yeah.
Parkour. Heavy parkour.
Yeah. Heavy set parkour. All right. Well, that's 22.
22, was it?
22. Yeah.
All right. And what are you going to do from here?
All right. So
You can see
Once-
about
once-
4 different skeletons that you could attack with a short bow or something like that if you wanted.
okay, cool. Yeah.
Or whatever you want to do.
Yeah. I'm pretty happy to do that actually. Attack with my short bow. Pardon me. However,
Yeah.
let me just see this first. Range area, a 20-foot sphere. Yeah, I will do that. I've got something lined up for when they get a bit closer. I'm guessing once they get closer to us, they'll sort of bunch up a little bit more. They'll be forced to get
what
closer
they'd-
to each other.
Actually, the thing is that they're archers and they're not really moving that much. They're taking cover a little bit, but they're not really moving towards you so much as just firing at you and being damned annoying.
All right. Okay. Well, that's not very good. Well. All right. Yeah, I'm just going to throw a short bow arrow at the nearest one
Okay. Not hit.
from behind my cover.
All right.
Fuck off, man! Really? Every single time I've done it to hit roll, it's been awful.
I didn't see it.
7. Sorry,
Seven.
9.
A
9.
9 to hit.
9
Yeah,
to hit.
sadly does not hit nothing.
Yeah.
Do you have any more attacks, bonus actions, movement?
I'd like to attempt to
Line?
hide behind this pillar.
Make a stealth check.
All right. No, I'm not using that dice. I'm using this one. Well, that's not great either. to
Oh,
be
did
honest.
you made an attack roll, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
And you're shooting down from the top of a pillar, is that right?
Yep.
You can have some advantage for that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll
Yeah.
definitely take that. I will save that stealth roll that I just did though, because I
Yep.
think that's only fair, and it was
Yeah.
terrible.
Mm.
But the attack roll will now be +7, 18.
18 to hit. Very good. That does
Yeah.
hit. Very
Okay,
nice.
all right. So let's do a 1d6 +4. However,
I'm going to invoke a rule from 4th edition called minions,
Oh,
which means that if you hit one of these skeletons, they are dead.
oh yeah, right.
Nice.
Because otherwise we'll be
Right.
here all day, and I really don't want
Yes.
to play a game of maths killing
Let's
skeletons.
do it all day. Woo!
all right, cool. Yeah, sweet as. So that kills him then.
So you kill that skeleton. All right.
All right.
Very good. Next.
Oh, and I rolled a 10 for my stealth.
You rolled a 10 for your stealth. Excellent. Okay. Not so excellent, to be fair, but yes. Right.
Flipping awful.
That's so they take some shots at you guys. Tricky Bob, you take an arrow to the knee, 4 points of piercing damage. Josiah, you take 8 points of piercing damage.
I am unconscious.
Again.
Again, wow.
Momo does not take any damage. One of the skeletons pulls back its bow, and the bow just breaks, and it stands there looking at it. It doesn't really know what to do with it now. Another skeleton. Ooh. Tricky Bob, you take 9 points of piercing damage from a critical hit.
Oh,
It gets through your armor.
Mm.
But it is now your turn, Tricky Bob.
I use my cure wounds to heal Josiah again.
Yay.
Okay.
Um,
Josiah, you're back up.
He gets 13.
Oh, nice.
13 hit points. Nice.
Do I still have my spiritual weapon around?
No, I would
You
have despaired.
do- No,
So
you do not.
we had a short rest for an
Just do a
hour, right?
short rest.
It. Okay, yeah, we did take a short rest. Okay. In that case, how far are the skeletons?
They are anywhere from 50 feet to 150 feet from your point of view, depending on which
Okay.
ones you want to attack.
That's not much of. It's not very close, unfortunately. Dang. Okay, then in that case, I will. Oh, that's a touch action. Dumb. I'll cast my spiritual weapon again,
Yep.
and I'll try to mow down the closest skeletons.
Okay. All right. Roll to hit.
24.
Hits.
Yay. How many can I
Smashes it.
hit with one attack? Is it just one?
Just one, I'm afraid. Just one at this time.
Okay.
And then because you have to move them. They're not standing close to each other. They're spread out, designed to be very annoying and to slow you down more than anything.
Then my Goliath will throw their javelin,
Okay.
which is 30, 120 feet. Okay, so throw to the closer ones. That's +5 to hit, so they do a 12.
12.
Yep.
12 to hit.
Mhm.
That
I'll be
smashes
right
a
back, guys.
skeleton.
Yay.
All right. Well done. End of your turn.
I'll take my reaction from being healed as well.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
and
good,
so
take your
I'll
reaction.
fire another crossbow round.
All right. You fire another crossbow round. Roll to hit.
Yep, that is 18.
Smashes a skeleton.
Okay, and that's right. It instantly does it, so no need to roll damage.
No need to roll damage. That's right.
Cracks its skull.
Gimble's turn.
Now, does it look like more are coming? Do they just keep kind of refilling their numbers?
No, they don't.
Oh, okay, cool. I was wondering if we should start running up the stairs.
Mhm.
But if it looks like we're comfortable-ish, I look down and pitifully see my squid moving 5 feet per turn as it slides off towards the skeleton. I was like, fucking. And I'll take 2 shots at some
2
skeletons.
shots. Roll a hit. Can I get a total of how many people have killed how many skeletons too at this point?
9 to hit for 1 shot, so I'm guessing no.
Yes. You need a 13 to hit.
Hey, got one. Okay,
Nice.
so I've killed 2 skeletons.
You killed 2 skeletons, Josiah. You've killed
I've
2.
killed one, and Apollo killed 1.
So that's 4,
I killed 2.
6. I
And
think
Hank
Hank
shot
might
1. Yeah,
kill-
so that's 5.
Okay. All right. Gimble, that was your turn, right?
Yep.
Okay. An arrow flies past you, Gimble. Josiah, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to fire off another round. How many skeletons are left? What are we looking at?
Quite a few. There's about 10 on this side and at least another 10 on the other side.
Good God. Okay, That's 24 to hit.
Yep.
Yep, and then
Those-
I will roll. Apollo will throw another javelin.
all right.
That is 23 to hit.
Hits. So that's
Okay.
another one.
Yeah, Josiah's going to dash behind a pillar and take a bit of cover.
So we're down to 18, I think, altogether.
Okay, and that's that.
That's your round. Are you hiding or are you just taking cover?
I will hide. I think I'm tired of being a pincushion. You want me to roll stealth?
Yep.
Yep. Stealth. 19.
Very good. Okay.
Sorry.
Everyone can make a perception check. As more arrows come flying in from both directions. At this point,
Flaccid 20.
Gimbal, take 11 points of piercing damage, please.
Ow. Okay.
Flaccid 20. That was your stealth check, was it? Or your
No, that was my
check?
perception. Stealth
Okay.
was like 19.
All right. So perception from Josiah was 20. Gimbal was 7. He's too busy taking arrows in the butt. Tricky Bob was an 8. She's taken arrows in the butt. Hank, what's your perception check?
10.
Okay, you're busy doing stuff too, I guess. But Josiah, you look around and at the top of the stairs, way at the top of the stairs, you see movement. At first, you can't tell what it is. It's something moving out of the darkness from inside that domed. It's this huge dome at the top of the stairs. And under the pillars, under the shadows of the pillars, you see 2 points of light come out. And then you realize that those 2 points of light are the gleaming reflections of the ends of 2 massive horns.
Oh.
And something comes stepping out into the light. Something skeletal, something that looks like a minotaur, but it is made of bone. And it wields a huge weapon. And it leaps from the top step down to the next step.
How far away is it?
120 feet.
Okay.
Up the stairs.
All right. 120 feet up the stairs. All right.
Yeah. Right.
It's all bony.
All made of bone.
Okay.
Very good. Okay, so at that point, arrows have come through. Hank, it's your turn.
Okay, so these skeletons are sort of like shooting us from either side of the causeway, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you reckon I would be able to move to get close to them and like get them sort of in a line, or are they sort of like not really in a line?
They're very random. Yeah. They're randomly placed. I mean, you might be able to do that with 1 or 2 of them at a time. You might even get 3.
If I have something that's
very careful.
What I'm trying to think of is if there's something that is 10 feet wide going that way, would it affect
anything?
A swath of them, you know?
Right. You could get
basically
2
what
that
I'm
way. Two max that way.
Yeah, it's not really what I want to do. Okay. All right. Well, I'll stay here then. And can I see any that are within 5 feet of each other, or are they all dispersed?
They're all dispersed. That's the point of them.
All dispersed.
That's their whole strategy.
Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. Okay. What's the range on that then? 20 feet. I'm not going to do that either. All right. I'm just going to take another pot shot with my bow at the nearest one.
All right. Roll to hit.
So I rolled a hit. And
if you score a 13 or above, it's dead.
Excellent. Also, I assume I'm still getting advantage, right? Because I'm still above them.
Sure.
Cool. That is. I can't even remember anymore. 7, isn't it? Sure, yeah, plus 7 says. Oh, that is a 13. Bang on a 13.
All right, you smash one. Now we're down
6
to
and 7 is 13.
17
right, cool.
left, I believe, if I'm not wrong. Cool. Okay, is that the end?
And I hide again.
Hide again. Roll to hide. Stealth check.
Yep.
So you and Josiah, if you
19.
successfully
I mean,
hide-
that was just a dice roll. Yeah, all the modifiers on top of that would be
Yep.
like, yeah.
No problem. So you and
Yeah.
Josiah currently are not targets to anyone, all right?
Cool.
So Tricky Bob, arrows go flying past you. Josiah, arrows go flying
Not a target.
past you. None of them hit you. You're not a target. That's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Who was the other target? Gimbal. Fortunately, these people have very poor aiming skills, these skeletons. So
It's
yeah,
because they have no eyes, guys.
that's part of it. That's got to be a big part of that. All right. Now at that point, Josiah, you've seen the monster, right?
Yep.
And it's moved one more step down from the top.
Mm.
At this point, it is Tricky Bob's turn.
I haven't noticed anything, right? For the
You make a perception check. I mean,
I already failed one.
You've already failed one.
It made a
that's
big
true.
noise when it jumped, though.
I
Right.
got 13 now.
Now you notice it.
Okay. And it's 120
Yeah.
feet away from us.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't do anything about that. I try to hit more things with my spiritual weapon. More
Okay.
skeletons.
All
So
right.
that's a 21 to hit.
21. You smash some more skeletons.
Yay, number 3. And then my Goliath also does a javelin hit at another one with a 8.
With an 8. Okay. Please hold the line. Yeah. Sorry, I am just preparing things. How do you roll 0 for initiative? That's terrible. All right. And out. Sorry to keep you. Here we go. Oh man, fucking! I altered the encounter and lost everybody's initiative. I have it.
21.
22.
So let me just go with Hank. I'm just going to read them. Hank,
10.
10. Josiah was 21, was it?
Yep.
Gimble's 22. Tricky Bob was a 0.
Yep.
I remember that.
Eh.
Okay,
Can you enter
cool.
0 or does it not work? Into the
What's-
initiative, can you enter 0? Or
You
does-
can actually on
Oh,
D&D
fine.
Beyond. Yeah, well, it
You
does
can,
work.
you can
I don't
probably
even
get
have to
the
enter it.
-1.
She rolls it and it enters itself.
Uh,
Usually, not in this case. Okay, skeleton fires at Josiah. Arrow passes
No.
at Josiah.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Let me just check where we were. That was Tricky Bob's turn. Tricky Bob, you finished your turn. Is that right?
Yep.
Good. Okay. Why is Gimbal? It's because it thinks I put 2 instead of 22. Okay, that makes more sense. Gimbal, it's your turn.
I will take my shots again.
Go for your life. Roll to hit, please. You can also make a perception check, Gimbal, at any time.
All right. Shoot first. Ask questions later.
You all right?
1 hit.
Yep, dead. So
2 hits.
16,
Tuff, tuff.
15 left. Very good. Perception check.
Not 20.
Mm.
Nat 20. Okay, you see this skeletal minotaur jumping down the stairs in the center from above.
Oh dear. All right. I'll shout. We've got company. More We've got more company.
All right. Josiah, it's now your turn.
Isn't it Gimbals first?
Gimbal just had his
Yeah,
turn.
just had mine.
Oh, you attacked. Okay, right.
The squid's going somewhere towards
Yep.
the skeleton.
Okay.
The pillar that I'm standing beside,
Yep.
does it look like it could be toppled by a Goliath?
Not
Two
by
Goliath?
Goliath.
Not by two Goliath? Rats.
Not by Goliath. It's too big. It's
Okay.
You're trying to topple Egyptian obelisks.
Okay. All right. Just checking. All right. I'm gonna peek out from my cover. I'm gonna pop off another round to a skeleton.
All right.
Then I'm gonna do a quick count and see how many are left after I successfully attack. Let's have a look.
Very good.
That's 25.
So 14 of them are left.
Okay. Apala's gonna take another hit as well.
Yeah.
Where she's getting all these javelins from, I'm not sure.
She's picking them up and reusing them, I'm
Okay.
thinking.
7 + 5 is 13.
And I would also
12.
say that she's throwing rocks that
Okay.
we'll call that javelins.
Okay. She 12.
12
to hit.
12 to hit, sadly does not hit.
Okay.
Yeah,
So how many did you say were left? Sorry.
we were at 15.
15. Just keep coming. And how far away is the Minotaur?
100 feet.
Whew. It's barreling down us. We gotta do something, guys.
Is that the end of your turn?
Closing in.
That's the end of my turn for now. Could use some more healing, Tricky Bob.
Where are you at?
Josiah, you take 3 points of damage from an arrow that scratches you. Gimbal, you take 6 points of damage from an arrow that hits you.
Did you forget to hide again?
I haven't been hiding.
I did at the end of my turn, yeah. Although I did say I duck out.
Another one of the skeletons breaks its bow and stands there going, and then it is Hank's turn.
All right. Can you guys hear me?
Can hear you?
Yep.
Yep. And your pictures
Can you hear me?
cutting
Yeah,
out.
yeah, your picture's fine.
It's starting its thing again. I can see it. I might cut out. I'm not sure.
Feeling
Do,
in my
do
back.
anyway.
YMCA if you
Yeah.
and then we'll know whether you.
Yeah, what stage that I am in? Yeah. All right. You're in the MC stage or the A stage? Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, okay. So yeah. All right.
Yeah, there it goes.
Oh man, we lost him now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ask him to
I'm
Discord message it.
going to do the same again. Pop out of cover. Take a shot. I'm gonna take a shot.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yep. No, you're fine. Keep going.
Yep. Roll to hit. Roll to hit. Roll to hit. This is my roll signal.
Hello.
Yeah,
Am I
roll
back?
ahead.
All right,
Roll
cool.
ahead.
Okay. I could hear you guys actually that whole time.
Cool.
Gimbal, Discord doesn't work either. So
Good.
17. Sorry, 19.
19. Okay.
So
you
another
smash
one.
Yep.
And
14
I
skeletons.
rolled a stealth for 14.
Okay, good. So you're stealthing
And
again.
I stealth for 14. Yeah, here we go.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. The Minotaur now is moving rapidly, charging down the steps, just jumping from step to step from above. This turn, he covers 40 feet, so now he's down to 60 feet.
Ooh.
And Tricky Bob, it is your turn.
60 feet away. I will. Can skeletons take necrotic damage?
Theoretically, yes.
Okay. I will try then to use Toll the Dead on the big skelly.
All right. You can
Wisdom
try.
saving.
Now, notice that he has not taken any damage at this point, so
Yeah.
he will not be taking full damage from this, right?
Hmm.
So he makes a wisdom save, is that right?
Yep.
He fails.
He gets 8 damage.
8 damage. Boof. Okay.
Okay, and then I'll use my spiritual weapon that's still by the skeletons firing it as to mow another one down.
All right.
And that's a 21.
All right. You take out another Scully. You were down to 13 Scullies.
Yeah, and my Goliath. What's my Goliath's name?
Fehu.
Fehu
I
does
thought it
a
was.
terrible 9 damage.
Oh,
I thought it was Ingwaz.
Sorry, not
I
not
might
damage.
have-
9 to hit.
Might be Ingwaz. Yeah.
Ingwaz?
Yep.
Fehu is his nickname.
Sorry, how much damage did you do to who?
No, not
what?
damage. It's 9 to hit.
9 to hit. Does not hit, sadly. Gimbal.
All right. How close is Biggie now?
100 feet.
60 feet.
60. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll turn my attention to him. Draw my sword and shield. Swap my focus with Moma with Hunter's Mark to the big guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I might run over to Squidmo and just pick him up and chuck him in the general direction towards him. So that'll be my action, is just picking up the squid and pegging him towards the dude.
Make an athletics check to not throw him at Josiah and knock Josiah in the sea or something.
13.
Good enough. Okay. Is that the entirety of your actions then? Is that your turn?
Yes. And then I'll start heading towards the big dude with my sword and shield.
Okay, so you cover 30 feet in that turn then.
Cool.
All right. Arrow flies past Josiah. Arrow flies past Josiah. Arrow flies past Gimbal. Arrow flies past Gimbal. Arrow hits Hank. Hank takes 5 points of piercing damage. Oh, no, Hank, you're hiding. I'm sorry. I do not.
I'm hiding, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Now it's your turn, Josiah.
Okay. I am going to instruct Apala to hit a big old rock at the monitor,
Okay.
which is her javelin. So roll to hit.
But because it's a rock, it's doing bludgeoning damage.
Okay, neat.
Oh.
Well, that's 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Nice. Okay, so what was this? It is 6 plus 3. Okay, cool. So that's an almighty 4.
A 4. 4 points of 4 to hit or 4 damage?
4 damage.
Okay. Very good. Yep.
Yeah. No. You was good at that, Cecil.
No, just checking whose turn it is.
It's
Is it
still
the end of the
mine,
turn?
so I'll just use my crossbow and pick off another skeleton if I can,
All right, roll to hit.
which is only 11.
Okay. Very good. That does not hit.
It does not hit. Okay, and then I'm going to use my second wind and regain some HP
Okay.
because somebody didn't listen to me
Oh, I forgot.
about
Remind me.
asking for a heal.
I'm
But that's-
dying. I'm
Yeah,
dying.
but that's all good because I got a 10, so I get 20 back to 22.
Back to 22. Okay, good. Hank, arrows. No, because you're not visible. Gimbal, arrows fly past you.
Yeah.
But Hank, it is in fact your turn.
All right, super. I'm going to do the same again. Going to keep chipping away at these skeletons.
Roll to hit.
All right. Lucky that's with advantage. Sweet. So that's it's plus 7, 15 to hit.
15 to
so that
hit.
hits. And then I'm going to
Kills
duck
it.
and go back
So
into
we're
stealth if I
down to
can.
12 skeletons now.
Cool. And my stealth roll was 29. So
29.
I think I'm hidden.
Pretty
I
good.
think I'm hidden.
All right. Our friend the Minotaur comes charging down the stairs now towards whoever's nearest the center of the stairs. Who
Probably
might-
be
It's me.
or Opala.
I was heading
Oh, yeah, we're all
towards him.
Goliaths.
Like I moved 30 feet towards him.
You're moving, so yeah, it's going to be either Gimbal or.
I also threw the
Bob.
squid.
Yeah, I'm thinking Tricky Bob. Tricky Bob, Minotaur charging at you with a great axe.
Mhm.
Here we go. Oh, what's your armor class, Tricky?
22.
Does not hit.
Yay.
Charges up to you. You duck out of the way, and this huge pile of stone dust and shit goes flying in the air and settles around you. No, that's good. Okay, that's his attack. Whose turn is it? Your turn. Now it is Tricky Bob's turn.
Neat. Okay, so what's everyone's health? Are you still low, Josiah?
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
I'm fine for now.
Some of these
What's your
skeletons
health?
need healing.
What are you at though? I wish I could see people's health.
It's too metagamey. Don't worry. Just calls out I'm fine.
Does anyone need healing? No? Okay.
No, nobody says yes.
And then I told the dead at the Minotaur
All right.
again. So
Do it
wisdom.
again. Wisdom save for
Yep.
him. By the way, this guy's huge, looming over you. He rolls a critical failure with a natural one, so you can do double damage on your dice for your
Yay.
told dead, which is
And
already
that's
2d12. So
32.
so it's right.
Holy shit.
You need to roll the dice twice, not just
Oh,
double the
got
dice.
16 and right. I got 20 then.
20.
Unfortunately.
Doesn't
Still
he already
respectable.
take some more damage though because he is already wounded? Was he
He's
already
already,
wounded?
he's already doing that.
Yeah.
Hank.
Yep.
That's
okay,
why the
okay,
original
sorry.
dice was 2d12 instead of 1d12. So in
Sure,
the end, she
sure.
did 4d12, but
Yep.
it totaled 20. Okay, that's the end of Tricky Bob's turn, no?
Oh no, I still got my
No.
spiritual weapon and I got my
Spiritual.
Goliath. So
Okay.
spiritual weapon, another skeleton at W6.
6 sadly does not kill that skeleton.
And then my Goliath is finally gonna hit somebody. Yeah, with a 21.
Definitely smashes another skeleton. We're down to 11 skeletons, not including the Minotaurs. Is that the end of your turn, Tricky Bob?
Yep.
Okay, Gimbal.
He's in attacking range now.
Yep.
Where's
and
Squid?
Squid attack. Roll a
So
hit Squid attack.
hey, 19 plus his modifiers.
He's not charging the Minotaur or anything, is he?
No, Squid can't charge. Squid
Okay.
moves 5 foot a turn. It's great.
Okay, so starts wrapping himself around the leg of the Minotaur.
He I mean, it says he gets. It does the save outside, so it says he gets bound. Binding strike again, so he's grappled.
Grappled again.
Ooh.
Okay. Do I get
Plus-
the saving against that?
Yeah, he does. He'll do his escape DC is 12 again.
Dex or strength?
Doesn't say, so I guess dealer's choice. Do whatever you want. And 10 damage from Squid.
DC. What was the DC?
12.
12. Okay, I would have saved against that with strength
Mhm.
if it was a strength save. With 17. But you did
Okay.
how much damage?
10 damage.
10
damage.
damage.
And I will attack with my
Crushing.
sword.
All right, roll to hit. AC for this guy is actually only 12.
First one hits.
First one hits.
That'll be 7 plus
Hunter's mark.
plus. So 10 damage for the first hit.
Okay.
And yep, second one hits. And that's another
6, is it?
11 damage.
Another 11 damage. Pew, pew.
So Hunter's mark is bludgeoning,
Right.
and the short sword is piercing.
Okay, so how much damage does the short sword do in total?
The short sword did 13 damage total,
Right, okay.
and the Hunter's mark did 8 damage total. And the squid is also bludgeoning.
Right, gotcha. Trigger Bob, it's your turn. Is it?
No.
Yes.
think it's Wind.
No, it's not your
Gimbal.
turn. I lied.
It's me.
It's
I'm.
Josiah's turn. Yes, you're right.
How far? So I ducked behind a pillar.
Okay.
How far is Gimbal engaging the Minotaur from me?
40 feet.
Okay, I will dash to the beast,
Mm-hmm.
and I will attack.
From behind it or in front of it or where?
It don't matter when
not
you're
gonna-
a swashbuckler.
You're not flanking it? You don't care.
He's being grappled, so
Right.
and there are no other enemies, so
Oh no, he's free from the grapple.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's being flanked by another guy, so I can still get
Yep. Advantage for your attack.
yeah.
So hang on. It
Oh, he just dropped out.
Don't try and talk, Hank.
Okay. No, I think he is right. It doesn't automatically get advantage. Let's say I dash behind him if he's big enough.
Yep. So you
Okay.
get flanking advantage now.
Yeah. We took your point, Hank.
Fine. Yep, but he's getting flanking advantage instead.
So advantage and roll. And that is 24 to hit.
Yep, smash.
Cool. So first it's piercing. It's all piercing, unfortunately. So first is 13. And then
Okay,
my
so we'll
sneak
call that-
attack. Which is another 7.
Okay, what weapon are you using, Josiah?
I'm using my longsword.
Okay. Well,
But-
yep.
Oh, you want to do versatile? I was going to just say it's piercing since I use it as finesse, because otherwise I won't be able to use sneak attack.
It's fine. My point is that your sword goes in through the back of the Minotaur's head and comes out the front of it, and it begins to collapse, and the bones, bones begin to collapse and fall off it, and it turns into a pile of rubble and bones after about 30 seconds to a minute.
I did that.
Well, while you're
Single-handedly.
standing there,
Yeah.
another arrow flies past your face.
And
None of them hit you.
I did that.
Yeah, Hank, it's your turn. There's still 11.
Just quickly, Apala will take a keep flinging whatever she's flinging. So
Oh yeah, she can take a shot.
yeah. So that is a 15.
Kills one, down to 10. Very
Nice.
good. So Hank, now it's your turn.
Doing the same. That is shit roll, so let's do it with advantage. Marginally better for 14
Hits down to 9.
to hit.
Yep, that leaves 9
Hits.
skeletons.
Cool. And then re-stealthing
Yep,
to so 27 to stealth.
27 to stealth. Okay, you're good.
And that's it.
Skeleton fires it at you whilst you're doing that, but misses. The big guy's dead. Better take him off the board. Tricky Bob, it's your turn.
Okay, I will try to toll the dead. Then some of the actually no, hold on. Did anyone take damage?
No, I mean I'm
Bad
okay. I'm pretty
damage?
okay. I'm pretty okay.
Okay, all right. Then I'll toll the dead whatever skeleton I can reach.
All right,
they have
so
to do
they need to
wisdom.
make a wisdom save.
Yep.
Took one hit.
That skeleton
One.
fails so badly, 3 of his mates die.
Yay!
In fact, you know what I'm going to say with your last toll of dead actually does kill the last
Yeah.
3 skeletons.
3.
Oh yay!
At this point, it shakes them apart.
Nice.
There were more than 3, but I'm just adjusting the fly because
That's
I'm
fine.
tired of killing skeletons. Honestly,
Well, because
We clean up
when-
the rest.
you're
Yeah.
not going to lose. That's the point
Yeah.
here. You know, it's
Yeah.
kind of a foregone conclusion, so it's a bit pointless to fight it all the way through.
does
Unless you want to spend all your spell slots on killing skeletons.
no.
I mean, I
I'm
can do
good.
without using
What
spells.
of this?
Does Tricky Bob not have turn undead?
I do, but it's touch.
Ah, right.
So you could have been running around touching them.
Touching
I have to run down there
and then fall apart.
Might as well just punch them.
Oh, Hank dropped out again.
Turn undead is touch, really? That is so
Uh,
stupid.
Oh no, sorry, I got spare the dying, not turn undead.
Ah, right. What's the guts with the skeleton? This minotaur in front of us.
Oh, it doesn't even work on undead.
Is it quiet now? Like I look around, is it?
Everything's
calm?
gone quiet. You can make perception checks though.
Can I rifle through the bones of this minotaur? I assume it doesn't have
You
anything on
can.
it
It
because
has
it's
a
just
giant axe called a gore axe.
wow.
Cool. Someone. Oh, can I have it? I use axes for the battle
It's
axe.
got a really long handle. It's as tall as you are. If you want to use it, Tricky Bob, it will be a large, giant weapon.
What if we take it back to town and we have the handle reduced?
It'll be a
Yeah.
huge axe for Tricky Bob, but
That sounds right. Although that
Yeah,
I think
I want a giant
Tricky
axe.
Bob, I think that may go against your religion.
I think it would be oversized. I mean,
yeah.
the Minotaur, it was big for the Minotaur. It's going to be ridiculous for Tricky Bob. Even with a reduced handle, it would be hard to wield. I think she would find that it was at disadvantage most of the time.
Like a
Perception.
monster hunter weapon. It's these giant
Yeah.
fucking things.
I never use my axe, so you know.
You have an
Right.
axe?
You just
Hammer.
carry it around. Don't you have a hammer?
Yeah, you can't. Like
I've got that.
clerics.
Wait, hold on. do I have a
Clerics
hammer?
are forbidden from using bladed weapons.
Got Moradin ones.
That's not actually
Oh.
true,
Is it?
Josiah. Not
Oh.
actually true. That is true of first and second edition. I think they changed it, maybe third edition or sometime like that.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
Give me a knife.
yeah. She can wield a sword. That's why Goodale wields a longsword. And
Oh, of course, right.
yeah. There's also because all elves can use longswords and longbows and short swords and short bows. so-
Everything I know is a lie.
I know.
Mm.
Josiah says to himself.
That's how I felt when I started fifth edition.
The skull of this minotaur.
Mm.
Yeah,
How big is it to a person?
it's about 5 times bigger than a person.
Here is a hat.
Bigger than a person or a person's skull?
Person's head.
Oh, right. The skull is 5 times bigger than a human skull.
Could I give it to the Goliath? Would this be a trophy? A parlor?
Hmm.
Do you think this is cool? Like, do you
It
want
is
this?
cold
Are we
here,
cool?
yes.
Do you want this skull as a trophy?
Yes, we take it with us home. Take
Nice.
it back to the ship.
That's a
Excellent
great
idea.
Yes, I'm very proud of this skull. You see
Great
this hole in it?
trophy.
That I put that hole in there. I don't know
I
how.
saw you make that hole, Josiah.
But it
Go-
just it poses
I'm
a
going up
question.
the stairs.
It has no organs. It doesn't bleed. Why would stabbing it do anything? I'm not going to question it beyond this, but it's still
Perhaps
lingering in
you
my
have
mind.
broken the integrity of its physical nature.
That's most likely it.
Maybe it's
Or-
magic.
It is magic, and you have destroyed the writing inside it.
Ah,
Hmm.
very intriguing.
Can I
Very
do
intriguing.
any sort of religious check on the skeleton to see if there's
Yeah.
anything in it?
You can make a religion check on the skeleton.
What? And now I know this is going
Ooh,
to sound.
19.
Yeah, Josiah.
What race are these skeletons?
Like
Like what size?
They
What
big?
size are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Goliath?
They look like they're humanoid.
Oh.
Obviously the Minotaur is not humanoid. It's much
Hey,
bigger.
Hank. Right.
Welcome
Yeah,
back.
Welcome back. So everybody.
You,
Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath, Phil.
I've taken a few.
Yep. And have some inspiration for free, just for free to make up for the shitty internet connection.
Nothing important happened. We
Nothing
just
important
looted the corpse and discussed if clerics can use bladed weapons.
What was the outcome of the great axe? Is it just a regular old great axe?
Too big to wield.
Too
Yeah.
big for you guys to wield easily.
Yeah, sure. But I mean, we could take it back with us.
Oh yeah.
We're taking the skull.
Taking the skull. We'll take Gorax as well.
Probably
Like
one
to,
of the Goliath could wield the Gorax.
Mm.
Oh, well, there you go. But I'm not
Gorax
done
was-
here. So
is the Gorax the axe?
Yeah.
Right.
I look
I
at
think-
you all and say, I think we should go up the stairs.
Yes, I agree.
What I wanted to do before I cut out though was to just take 10 minutes to cast a ritual spell, detect
Ah.
magic, which lasts for an hour, so we can just have that going while we move. So
Okay.
Neat.
Yeah, I'll wait for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Very
sure
good. Very
You
good.
can have done that while we
Alright,
were pondering.
yeah,
Procrastinating.
yeah. So
Right.
while you guys were searching stuff, I was casting detect magic as a ritual.
Now, to quickly just check something with you guys too. For your information, I don't have anything on this afternoon. I don't know how far you want to take this, but I've got plans beyond this point that will take us probably beyond 2 o'clock if you wanted to. Just putting it out there that
I need
there's
to drop today. Sorry.
You've got other stuff to do? No problem at all. So we'll wrap up at 2. Is that right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so 28
All right.
minutes.
All right.
All right. This will be interesting.
I run up the stairs as fast as I can.
Okay, well, you clamber up the stairs because they're not stairs to you.
Right,
They're fucking
right.
huge clambery things that you have to jump up and athletics over. And it takes you about 20 minutes
Parkour.
to get up there. Maybe not 10, 20, maybe 10 minutes to get up these stairs. All right. And as you get towards the top of the stairs, let me just take out all the dynamic lighting bollocks. Because that's no longer relevant. Boof. Boof. Boof.
Where did everyone go from the roll 20?
We
I'm there.
moved up.
I can see Gimbal. Oh, there we go. There's just so. All right, cool.
Tricky Bob's still
Um,
halfway down the stairs.
So
I'm moving.
there's nothing magical about the axe, right?
Yeah, the axe definitely emanates magic.
No.
There we go. All right, cool.
Um,
So we'll definitely take that with us when we go back down anyway, I reckon, eh?
all right.
We'll just like drag it behind us or something.
Yeah, the axe and the skull, the Goliath are going to take for us.
What if we bring all the
Oh,
bones
cool.
I think
and we
these-
can decorate our boat in them?
No.
Bone boat.
Yeah.
the little empress.
When you get to the top of the stairs, you enter the dome at the top of the stairs, and this is a huge room with pillars holding the dome up. You can see out of the dome in all directions from here, and down from the top of the island in all directions as well. This is the highest point of the whole vicinity from where you are. On the floor is this massive 8-pointed star as such. That is this one of the symbols of Annam. Behind all of the stuff to the north, beyond the archways that look out down over the mountain on the other side, you can still see the North Star, but from here, you see this huge wall of roiling mist roiling up against the cliff at the base of this mountain. And looking down, you see something. Well, okay, actually, I'm assuming you've crossed the floor at this point. Did you cross the floor or not?
Yeah, like walking
look
around.
Like,
Mm.
yeah.
I mean, I'd like to poke the ground constantly with like a stick.
Okay.
I was wondering that. I was wondering if anyone was going to be checking for traps.
Doesn't appear to be. I mean, the huge tiles. Now, so as you get to the other side of the room, and it takes you a few minutes to walk across this massive space, you're noticing a red glow coming from beyond that mist. And as your eyes adjust, you can make perception checks, please.
It's not good. Not a good color to glow.
I have rolled consistently bad perception checks this session. Like always, so 7 from Hank.
A 7 for Hank.
15 for me.
Got a
Eight.
9.
Yep.
7,
Okay.
8, 9.
Josiah,
Yo.
you seem to be the only one that puts yourself in a situation, in a position where you can truly see what's going on. Where is your character? I guess you're going to have to be right over where Gimbal is. I don't know why Gimbal doesn't see this. Maybe he's looking elsewhere, or he's just in pure denial.
I'm poking the squid.
Poking the squid. Josiah, you can see the edge of the world.
Holy.
And from the edge of the world, you can see the water drops away and quickly becomes mist instead of water. And in the distance, as your eyes adjust through the sheen of mist, you can see a landscape. Thousands of maybe meters or miles, you don't know how far away, but below all of this, below the whole platform of the world that you're on, there is a continent covered in huge volcanoes, massive volcanoes that are rising up almost to your level. And you can see lava flowing across that continent.
You know what, guys? This actually, of all the things we've come across in our travels, makes the most sense to me. This is pretty much how I pictured the edge of the world will look.
What are you talking about?
We'll come over
The,
here.
the island that you are on is buttressing right on the edge of the edge, like it's facing the sea, and its back edge is facing the edge.
Yeah, no,
We
this
are literally on the end of the world.
yeah, this
Kind
makes
of like this.
perfectly logical sense to me. The world has an edge, right? It doesn't go on forever. That's ridiculous.
What
The,
happens when you fall off it, though?
But then what's that continent down there? What happens when you fall off that?
You'd be cast aimlessly into the endless abyss, I guess. That's why we want to avoid that. So let's finish up our business and get the fuck away from here.
Those of you that can see the
Have I heard?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll be looking at it. I'll be intensely interested in it.
you can make an investigation check as you look at it.
I would love to make an investigation check. Probably should have used a different fucking set of dice. Yep, I really should have. Investigation's actually pretty good. 11.
11. Yeah. Okay. It's a continent. It's got mountains and lava and shit on it.
Can I make a history check instead to see if there's any sort of
Mention
if
of it?
anything like this has been written?
Right. You can make a history
Any
check.
mention of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make a history check.
My history is actually not as good as investigation, but
But it is another chance.
dice dungeon. It is another chance, and I'm putting that other one in the dice dungeon. 13.
13. You've never heard of anything like this.
Let's do what we came in to do. Put these stones down. Let's get out of here.
Oh, were we meant to bring the stones up? I didn't bring the stone up.
Goliath gone.
Ah,
Opala.
Yeah, the Goliaths have them, right?
Yes.
Do we just put the stones down here and be
We
done?
have brought the stones to the island and left them at the bottom of the stairs. Now
Good.
we have rung the bell. And
What's
we have
next?
proceeded to
I'm
here.
just
Perhaps we must bring the stones here. I am not sure.
All right, well, let's.
what's over there? And I'm gonna start walking over to whatever's over here.
Okay, well, that seems to be a large building with an archway that has collapsed at the front of it. Gimbal, can you make a perception check?
Mm-hmm.
Hank, can you get back on the fucking zone? No, I'm just kidding.
Crit.
A crit. Wow. Okay. Gimbal, you can see there seems to be a way into that mess of rubble.
All right, I'll squeeze in.
Okay. You start squeezing into there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You're gonna make a dexterity acrobatics check to
Yep.
do that.
25.
25. All right. You find a passage there, and you realize that if you go much further, there's like a vertical tunnel in front of you that goes down, and if you're not careful, you and a bunch of scree will go pouring down into this tunnel.
Okay. Rope. I have a rope in my bag. I get out my rope and I tie it to. Oh, does anything look stable, or is it all pretty collapsy?
Just give it to me and Opala. We'll hold it and we can secure you in.
Because am I like in
Rope
here?
of climbing. Rope of climbing.
Yeah.
Rope of climbing. rope
Yeah,
of
I don't have the
climbing.
rope for climbing.
Yeah. Well, you want the rope of climbing?
Yeah, I'll have the rope for climbing.
Yeah, well, here you go. Woof.
Woof.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
So you get the rope of climbing,
Mhm.
and you descend with an acrobatics check.
Mhm. And I'll shout up. You guys can follow.
Where are we going?
It's
Well, tell us when you
23.
get to the bottom.
As you're going down, Gimbal, that was a 23, was it?
Yeah.
As you're going down the stairs, down the rope, you can hear this music sound, almost like sort of like somebody singing, perhaps a woman.
That's nice, but I'm gonna go into sneak mode though.
Sneaky, sneaky stealth
Mhm.
check, please.
21.
21.
And I will proceed towards the song.
All right. You proceed towards the song. All right. You get down into what feels like a basement level, like a cellar of something, some sort of ancient cellar. It feels like there's a large weight above wherever you are. The floor is wet, and there are archways and pillars holding up the roof. The space seems vast. Inky darkness surrounds you on three sides as you continue into this space. Where's everybody else now? Do they come down behind you?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna follow him. I don't want Gimbal to get too far ahead.
Okay. So like on the map, if is this room like where I am now? Is this like a large open space?
Yeah, it feels like that. Yeah, you have that impression.
And what kind of like, is there any living stuff? Like, I mean, not living. I mean, like, furniture or anything in like anything in here.
Right.
That give me an idea of what this place is.
Pillars, water. On the base of each pillar is like a little bit of an island that's got some dry ground around it before it becomes water.
God, last time we were in water, I have vivid memories of the last time we were in
dozens
a
of
dank, wet place.
Dozens of pillars, possibly even 100 or so pillars.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch up to Gimbal.
Bearing in mind your
tap him on the shoulder.
Dark vision is in black and white and grey, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
right.
And I'm gonna have.
I put my finger to my lips to Josiah.
Yeah, and I'm.
I put my squid in the water. Sorry. Go.
Yeah, and whisper to Gimbal. I brought Hank. I'm holding his hand because he can't see anything. What is this place?
I shrug. I'm not gonna respond. I just shrug.
Tricky Bob, do you
guys hear me
as well?
We can.
Do we need someone to hold the rope at the top?
No,
it's magic rope.
No, the magic rope holds itself.
But I'm imagining the Goliath can't fit through the entranceway.
I guess I come along as well.
Goliath can get in.
Okay, cool. All right,
thanks back.
You've got your Goliaths plural with you.
Oh man,
where are we?
We have climbed into a small chamber.
Whoa, where are we?
So there's a small chamber next to the star.
Okay. Is that to the north?
East.
Yeah,
east side of the.
Yeah,
this one.
There you go.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Small
I've
chamber.
put my little hand there. Yeah.
Yeah. So we've descended down through a little crevasse, I guess, and used the rope to descend down. And Gimbal has led the way, and now we're in a room where we hear some ominous singing.
Right.
I'll keep. Yeah. At this point, I'll start like moving forward again.
Right. And the squid is in the water now. Is the squid moving with you, Gimbal, or ahead of you, or where?
A little bit ahead.
A little bit ahead. Can I get perception checks from everybody, please?
14.
11.
Dice has gone back to being really painfully slow.
Bugger.
Natural 1.
Oh.
5 for me.
All right. You notice that the place is filled with vegetation as well. Creeping thorns and things wrap around these pillars and such. And you see something moving, those of you that get above 14. Who's that? Who does
I
that
got
mean?
14, that's it.
Oh,
I know. Yep.
That's it. So Gimbal, what you see is a strange light, almost like fairy fire, or no, more like dancing lights actually, moving along a wall in the far distance. possibly 100 and something feet away, past various pillars, rows of pillars in front of it. You just see light moving along the wall, and then you see this shadow being cast against the wall from the light, which looks like a woman's body on a snake, or a woman's head and body on a snake's torso and tail, slithering along with this giant headdress on.
All right.
Can you make a you made a perception check, right, with 14?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Can I do a, I don't know, a nature check or something to see if I know anything about snake people?
Well, you're not very close to this person at this
Right.
point. You want to get a
Okay.
bit closer to do something like that.
But I will mouth like to the others. It's like snake, just go snake. And I'll probably draw my sword and keep moving forward.
Keep moving forward. Okay, so are you stealthing?
Yes. Yes, I'm
Can you
stealth.
give us a stealth check, please.
25.
Okay, perfect. You can move as far forward as you like. How close would you like to get?
60 feet, hiding behind like one of the pillars or something.
Okay. At 60 feet. What you see is that the head of this woman mounted on this snake-like body is all snakes coming out of her head.
Is the singing nice or is it
Alluring.
Are there any skeletons?
You don't see any skeletons.
Is this similar to
You can make a perception check, Gimbal.
Mm-hmm.
Desire, what's your question?
does the singing sound like the harpies when they were singing their song?
Yeah, a little bit like that. Yeah, a bit like that.
Hmm.
Can I do okay, so in there's the the myth of like a Medusa.
Right.
Like would there is there some like a history check I can do to know if I know of like tall tales or something about this thing?
Yep, you can make a history check.
6.
You've never heard of anything about it.
Cool. But it's got nice music and it's a snake.
It's got snake hair.
It's got snake hair. Well, at this point, then I'll just turn back to the others, and I just look really dumbfounded. Just shrug.
Do we want to? Do we want to attack? Do we want to observe? Do we want to get out of here?
Have the rest of us noticed it? Because we failed the perception checks.
You've heard the music, but you've seen Gimbal sneak off into the shadows. Gimbal, do you come back and say something to them, or?
Yeah, if I could, if I could sneak back and say there's a snake lady with snakes in her hair, or is her hair? I don't know. She's singing nice, and I want to go say hi.
I mean,
but
let's think about.
I also
Gimbal.
don't.
The thing at her front door was a big bony bipedal bull.
Well,
I would imagine that there's something very similar to her disposition towards us.
What if she was trapped because of the giant bull?
I guess my retort to that would be like, if she's been trapped here, what's she been surviving off? She's probably not like a naturalist. I imagine she's some kind of horrific beast in herself with stakes in her hair as well. I mean, let's think about this.
So are we preparing an ambush and then trying to talk to her, or are we running away?
Can I try to doing a religious check on the snake lady with
Sure,
snake hair?
you can make a religious check.
Oh, 16.
Okay, yeah, definitely there is some giant lore relating to the Medusa, used sometimes as guardians.
Are they normally bad?
Normally terrible.
Okay.
So we're fighting it then.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be very nice.
They're usually deceitful, dishonest, and evil.
Yep.
Do we try to outsmart it?
You also, in fact, Tricky, the other thing that you know is that looking at them and fixing their gaze may well turn you to stone.
Okay. Let's not look at it. And also, it'll probably will try to fight us.
How do we not
Or-
look at it?
Just don't look at its eyes.
Okay, I've got a plan.
Do we fight it blind? Ooh, do we
Yes.
fight it blindfolded?
No, we don't have to. Here's what we're going to do. I'll fog cloud it. Then we can't see it.
Might work.
Flawless. I love
Josiah is tying a bandana around his eyes. I'm gonna do this blind.
it. Okay, we can use the water. We can listen in on the water. Okay, fine. Let's just blind. Oh,
Actually, that's a great idea. Listen for the water. Listen to the sounds it makes.
yeah. But I'm still going to use fog cloud because then at least she can't see too. Okay, we're doing this. Who's doing the talking?
Who is least likely to get
Does he hear me?
persuaded?
Yep. we can hear you.
Slowly getting faster.
Hello.
Hey,
So
welcome
definitely not-
back.
Slowly getting faster.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely not Gimbal.
No. Spoke too soon.
No,
can
you're
hear
fine.
you. Still here?
We can hear you. We can hear you. Okay. All right.
Still here?
Yep.
Yep.
Still
Okay,
here.
okay,
Yep, yep.
Okay, cool, cool.
Okay.
So have you? Do you know what's happening, Hank? Hank,
He's frozen.
do you
No.
know what's
He
going
might
on?
be able to hear us.
I think are we still in the same antechamber?
Yep.
Fuck off. Oh
Ah!
my god.
We can hear you.
I can hear you. Can hear you.
Jesus. Oh,
I
sorry.
thought,
Sorry. No, it's lagged. It's
Ah.
It's
I thought you
super
were really-
lagged.
I thought you were really angry that we were in the
So
same
when
antechamber.
You were saying we can hear you, we can hear you. Yeah.
Ah, it was after the shout.
Right.
No. Sorry about that. I wasn't sure if you could hear me there, but
Ah.
Um,
yeah, it's super lagged. I can hear you, and then I reply to you, but then my reply comes out like 2 minutes into the future.
okay,
Yeah.
that sucks. We'll never know if we're speaking at the right time or not.
Right. Right. I might ask you for a check, and then 2 minutes later, I get a dice roll. I'm like, what the fuck was that for? So, and it's for something completely different.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
look, guys, we've got 5 minutes left before
Yeah,
game.
right.
It's not enough to run combat,
No,
obviously.
no.
What would you guys like to do with that?
I think we should leave it here with
Yeah.
with a very tense moment of like, okay, what are we gonna do? And perhaps we can just
Well,
use
let's wrap
the,
it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
we can use the main channel to continue to talk about this.
Yeah.
Right, very
Sweet.
very brief
Yeah.
war meeting.
Yep.
All right, guys.
Okay,
Well,
cool.
thank you for the game. And
I'll go back and listen to the last half an hour.
Right.
I think you caught the gist of basically everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you got the gist of everything. You didn't miss anything significant. Let's stop recording anyway. Here we go.
Yeah.